Yeah, what's good? What's good? I'm gonna wait till a few more people come in the chat, then I'll start talking it up. Clearly, I just came out of it, you know, the national championship. Nitro is definitely out here, man. Full show, full show. KOTD. What is that? What is the KOTD? I kind of want to just change my background, but I'm like, yo, you know what? Just leave this shit here. Just leave this shit here. No music, just straight up just talking. Yo, Lotharian, what is good? Black Hawk, what is good? Gamera the Brave, Spooby, Autocrastic, Sauce Boss, who was in here when the stream wasn't even up. Oh, man. Yo, Lotharian, thank you so much, man. The name's Nap, what is good? It was crazy, man. It's a whole battle rap league, just crazy shit. That's a battle rap league? That's crazy. It was amazing. I think they should go down this route. If they ever if if they ever do this again, which they probably am, like they probably are gonna go that route, they should definitely just do it like this every single time. I this was to me this was my favorite one to commentate as far as like how we had everybody there. I felt like that was the best. You breed the best in the world. Your child has made it, and I'm gonna get into that whole talk. I'm gonna get into that whole talk. And I'm gonna go down. It's gonna be probably like an hour or two. I don't know how long the talk is gonna be, but sure enough, it's gonna be a nice talk with you guys. Yo, Manjin, I appreciate that a lot, man. Seriously, it means a lot. The Sum of the Power was a top tier event too. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Goaded Lotus, thank you so much. Yo, no Kami. Dude, I hit you up, man. I thought you was mad at me or something. You ain't check your phone? Fuck. I definitely hit you up multiple times, man. Wanted to make sure you was good, dude. No, I'm good, names. I'm good. Actually, I think after I have this real talk, um, I'm probably gonna play Apex Legends. I'm actually in a good mood, man. I'm in a very good mood, and I'm not tired either. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just mellow right now. Just mellow. I'm not even close to tired. Low, but yeah, 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 yeah. Which is funny because Nitro. Yeah, y'all want to know what Nitro's message was to me? Let me see if I can find it. This is exactly what this man told me. Oh man, look at this message from Nitro. All right, and then this was my message. You down for Apex after Nationals tomorrow? I said like 90% in there. Bet. Yeah, I'm really starting to love that game. Like I'm really am. Rusty, thank you so much, man. Sneaky D, what is good? HLC has definitely made me a better player. Everything you said was true. I appreciate that, man. Go battle. You get down, bum? Get down on what? I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, Explicit, thank you so much, man. There was like 7.5K views on Twitch and 5.5 on YouTube, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think I have my notification on. Oh, it's off.
Good shit. Good
Yo,
shit.
thank you so much, man. He did. He did, no comment. He definitely did, man. He played. I mean, sheesh. Oh, I play Apex Legends, most definitely. Most definitely. I'm trying to get better in the game. Yo, I Wiz Khalifa, what is good? Yeah, let the views go up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna start talking about a lot of things in general. You mean Gibraltar? Damn, you are correct. Will Nitro be the same if they nerf UI? I think the thing is that Nitro just got better as a player. It's not even so much about UI. Are you not seeing how he's playing with Kefla, Kit Buu? I mean, there's other people that are playing cheap stuff too. The thing is that do I think UI is really cheap? Of course. I've been saying this for quite some time, right? But the thing is that UI is, at the end of the day, other people can play that character too. I don't respect him for using Kitbu and UI. I mean, the thing is that as a player, dude, like he has these tools. Everybody has access to
Long
these
live
tools.
Hawkeye swear.
I swear. Marvin, thank you so much. And my goodness, there's a lot of fucking views. Somebody either hosted me or you guys really just came in here. I don't know which one is it, but if somebody hosted me or multiple people host me, thank you so much because this is a lot of fucking viewers. Holy shit. Um, you know, I couldn't do like a super duper real talk on the Bandai channel. I don't think it was the appropriate place anyway to do that. So my whole thing is that, I wanted to come here and be able to just talk and talk some real shit, be able to talk and not hold myself back. Other things, I definitely was getting a little bit emotional. I think some people peeped that, some people peeped that I was definitely getting a little bit emotional there because at the end of the day, man, like, this is not my first rodeo, but like, you guys tend to believe in me more than I believe in myself, which is absolutely fucking crazy. So I just wanted to go down like history before I get down to this, right? So since we have a shitload of viewers, which I don't know where that came from, let's talk. Let's have this real fucking talk right now, man. Yo, Lap, thank you so much. There's gonna be some real talk. So the whole thing is that with Marvel 3, it came down with Noel, Fab, Chris Matrix. Those were like the people that I really started this with, right? In a sense, because I was like, yo, let me acquire some of this equipment so that way we can start something. I was a broke ass motherfucker, real shit, broke ass motherfucker. But I was lucky enough that my mom was like, you know what? I trust in you and I believe in you. Start doing something here, right? So that's pretty much how it kind of got started, like with with me getting these monitors and multiple multiple Xbox 360s and stuff like that. And as a player myself, I was I was drawn to this whole thing, but at the same time I was like, yo, I think I can actually carry this out and have players have a place to go to, and not only a place to go to, but also keep them out of trouble, and at the same time maybe take this beyond a local being in the motherfucking hood, real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was something that I was like, yo, if people are with it, they with it. If not, at least I tried. Me trying ended up it being a thing. Now, when I was doing this back then, though, I wasn't on the same grind as I am now. Real talk. My whole thing was, yo, let's have these games. Let me get pussy. Let me if I get a woman, I got a woman. If not, let me get some booty. Let me chill, play some games, get better in the games, be able to have this whole stream thing, and if I can grow it, that's even better. That's even better. So that was my whole thing when I was younger. I didn't have that mindset that I have now. You understand? It was completely different. And as time went on, the decline happened with Marvel 3, right? More so because Capcom was just like, we're not gonna do this no more because we're not vibing with Marvel, and it ended up declining, right? And I didn't capitalize on some real shit. I didn't capitalize, and I just let it go. And at one point, I was just like, I'm just gonna quit. Like, I'm legit just gonna quit. The numbers weren't like big and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, it was because I wasn't pushing. I wasn't pushing. I wasn't really focused on anything. I was on some real bum shit, like Bum, yeah, I tell you the acronyms, big ugly monsters, but that shit actually just stood for me being a fucking bum. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And the name stood for me because I don't care about designer clothes and jewelry and fancy things, right? Like that, I don't give a shit about any of that stuff, man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna be me and just be chill. So the whole Marvel 3, although there was a decline, there was a climb at the HOC, right? And I started peeping that, and I'm like, yo, these players are getting better. These players are actually getting really good, to the point that they're going to majors, they're winning majors, they're getting top 8 in these majors. And it wasn't just 2 players. After that, it was another 2 players. After those 2 players, it became another 2 players after that. And the players just kept getting better, kept beating players that, whether they were from the West Coast, down south, that people never expected them to win. And it all happened because it started happening here at the HOC, at a motherfucking local that's in the hood. You understand? So, I took that for granted on some real shit. I took that for granted, and I was just like, man, I look back at it now, and I'm like, yo, like, what if I would have been that person back then? You understand? What if I would have took my craft to be on the level it is now? You understand? I didn't take the shit serious. I didn't. You understand? It was way different. And people don't even know that HOC dated back then, before Marvel. There was champions being made in Smash. You know what I'm saying? And it started with me. I was beating all the top players. Korean DJ. I beat PC Chris. I beat a whole bunch of players that were either winning majors or placing top 8. And I was doing it up. I was winning regionals. I didn't win a major, unfortunately. I would have loved to. But nonetheless, I still won some big-ass tournaments, and I beat some of the toughest players. And I also had sessions for Smash Brothers and stuff like that as well, helping them to get better and the grind. And funny enough, back then in Smash Brothers Melee, players that I helped train or held it down with sessions, when I used to live in the 3rd floor apartment, they used to come through. They ended up winning too. But I never took it serious. I never took it serious. Like, when I say serious, I never took it to how I have it now. You understand? Where I'm on point with my shit and making sure that everything is ran right. You understand? So, the Marvel 3, we had players fucking just doing incredible. Evo top 8 placings. We got 4 of them here at the HLC. 4 Evo top 8 players, which is crazy, because that's not easy to accomplish at all. Not easy. You know what I'm saying? And so when the next game that came out that was like Marvel, which, to be real, MVCI I thought was the game that was going to be able to uplift us, right? It was going to be able to uplift us. It didn't. And I kind of lost hope, and I kind of didn't want to do this anymore. I was like, yo, I think I'm on the verge of quitting. I spoke to my mom about it. I spoke to a couple of people, and people were like, nah, you shouldn't, dude. Like, you invested so much, not only money, but blood, sweat, and tears to making this happen. To, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people actually, in a sense, you're a pillar. And if that pillar crumbles, a lot of it crumbles, period. Believe it or not. And I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? But, because I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn person. And, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is that eventually I started listening. And when Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, that's when I said, I'm going to push it as far as I can. And if it becomes something, then you know what? You guys were right. And I was definitely wrong, because I wanted to quit. I really wanted to quit. I didn't believe in myself at all. Yo, DK, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
That was not okay, but right? I got hit. Good shit. Good shit. I'm embarrassed.
So, you know, when it came time to this game, I said I'm going to push it to the limits. I'm going to push it as far as I can on some real shit and see where I can go. Yeah, I didn't like season 1 or season 2. I did not. I thought it was really bad. I thought it was really bad. Like, I thought the game, I said this to multiple people. I think I even said this on stream. I said if season 2 did not have to change, this game was going to decline and it was going to be really bad. But at the end of the day, I told myself I'm going to push it as far as I can. I don't care if I dislike the game. You understand? When I host other games, unfortunately, I'm not able to give it the love that possibly as much as love as Dragon Ball, because at the end of the day, it's like I'm human. I can only but carry so much responsibilities with me, you know. But I would love to push other games the way I push this game, but it's tough. It's not easy at all, you know. I do a lot of things solo dolo until like Lap and Treefolio came through. Then they was like, yo, you know, let's help out. Then Posey and Kusix, you know what I'm saying? They kind of like the main commentators. But it's crazy. Yo, Epion, thank you so much, man.
That was not okay, but right? I got hit. Good shit. Good shit. I'm embarrassed.
Nah, I wasn't gonna cry, but I definitely got emotional. I definitely got emotional. What is Soul Rex? Listen, man, listen, man. You. I don't know what you're talking about, but you gotta go. Sorry, you gotta go. You fucking up. You fucking up people's vibes out here, man. Sorry. You can do that somewhere else. Lead the imposter. Thank you so much. I'm gonna lower this a little bit.
That was not okay, but right? I got hit.
Yeah, let's lower this. Watch that dude hit me up like, yo, Bum, I'm just speaking the truth though. Like, dude, why are you doing it here? You could do that on your own thread or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nonsense, man. So, you know, it's crazy because from Posey to Acoustics, you can see that other people felt more comfortable. You can see that other people felt more comfortable to commentate, which also helped me to be more comfortable being a more trusting type of person, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. I'm not. There's so many times I didn't want people next to my equipment because I was afraid they're going to break it or they didn't know how to change anything. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, me pushing it as far as I have, like I've done with this game, yeah, it helped me to change as a person. It definitely has. It definitely has. You know, and I'm glad that we was able to take it as far as we can. You know, I'm glad that people believed in me, trusted me. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give up at all, because I was. Let me load this a little bit more.
That was not okay, but right? I got hit.
There we go. So the whole thing is that this, I kid you not, like I am not joking. I would not be able to push it this far without you guys. I kid y'all not. You are literally the sponsors. I had sponsored deals before, but they wanted to change who I was. You guys support me, support the HOC, support the players. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to change who we are. We could stay the same, and you guys are like, please keep it coming. Keep this whole flow going. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because there was like at least 3 or 4 companies. One of them was pretty big money at one point. And the thing is that they didn't want HOC to be HOC. They didn't want that. I think I spoke about this before, right? Where they wanted us to change who we was. But like I said, the thing is I don't care so much about money. The only reason why I care about money, because money helps me to do this. Real talk. That's what money does. Money helps me to get this shit that I still haven't used yet. Because it's fucking hiding right here. As you guys can see, this fucking shit that I have to get the tripod, which the tripod is like $1,000. and then I have to get a few more things. So this shit is annoying right here, man. This shit right here, I almost regret it, but I know it's gonna be beautiful once I get it to work. Motherfucker.
That was not on camera, right? I got hit.
So, you know, this is definitely grape soda. Yeah, I'm tight at that device right now, man. I am so tight at it. Cause that shit. Yo, Tekka man, thank you so much. You know, so like, you guys to be able to push us this far, and people need that. People need to be pushed, because had y'all not pushed me, that's it. This shit would have been done. This shit would have been done quite some time. Swing a grape soda, bro. Swing a grape soda. I don't even know what you mean by that, but I'm gonna drink it though. That's what I know. You know, people need to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't push too hard though, because then you make somebody fall. But a nudge, right, to wake them up, to make them realize like, yo, you can be a better human. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to take that L. You know, and I think a lot of problems stem from people not wanting to try because they're afraid to lose. And I keep telling you guys over and over and over and over, do not be scared to lose. Believe it or not, we lose every day. We live in America, a lot of us. We losing every fucking day. Real shit. We're losing every day just by being this motherfucker. Because there's a lot of stupid ass people. I hate to say it. If there's any Trump supporters in this chat, I'm going to be real with you. You probably a stupid motherfucker. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. So if you was about to sub, you was about to donate, don't. Because I already know you hate me just off of that. Sorry. I cannot wait till 2020's over, because when 2020's over, that motherfucker's over. Because this shit right now, we all fucked up. We all fucked up. I'm sorry, man. We all fucked up. And a lot of it comes from him. Whether you want to believe it or not. A lot of it comes from him. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Guess I got to unsub now. Oh, man. It's just, I got to speak my shit, man. I got to speak that real. You know, I couldn't speak that on the Bandai channel, but you know damn well this is my channel. I'm going to speak what I got to speak, you know. I try to tell you guys, though, man, don't be afraid to lose. A lot of you guys are so afraid to lose. Every time you'll be like, I'm about to enter the tournament, but I'm ready. I'm going to lose. And I'm like, but why you carry that mentality? Is that how you carry yourself when you trying to get a job interview? I'm gonna try to get this job, but like I don't think I'm gonna get it. Like that's the wrong way to think. It's the wrong way to think. I'm gonna try to holler at this girl, but I don't think I'm gonna get the digits. I don't think I'm gonna get the number. Like y'all gotta stop doing that. Cause let me tell you something. A woman, the person that's interviewing you in the job, the first thing that they want to see out of you, they want to see confidence. They want to see confidence. Not the fake one either. They want to see actual confidence. They want to see that you believe in yourself. You know when you be like, yo, but how that ugly motherfucker got that shorty? You know why? Because that motherfucker came through. What up? How you doing today? Talking all crazy and shit. But she was like, it's so funny. Oh, my God. And you over here on the sideline, like, this motherfucker's whack, man. I could do better. You could have did better. But you chose not to because your ass was sitting right here while that motherfucker went to her and started hollering. So you guys have to be able to try. Real talk. And a lot of you guys are scared to try. Look at the growth from Nitro. Congratulations, by the way, to Nitro. Beautiful work. But look at I can't express this enough. Look at the progress from these players. 18, I saw your question earlier. I'm gonna sit down. June asked me to sit down with him. 18, you asked me to sit down with you. I'm gonna sit down with a whole bunch of you guys for sure, man, for sure. I want to actually start it this week. So the whole thing is that you guys have to realize that it's okay to lose. Y'all be so scared to lose, and I don't understand why. Like, what? Because somebody's gonna make fun of you? Who gives a fuck about that? Fuck them. They watching you as you progress. You know what I'm saying? If those people are making fun of you, fuck them. What you should be worried about is the people that are going to have your back, that are going to support you, win or lose. Those are the real. Those are the real. Those are the people that you need by your side. Everybody else, that's whatever, man. That's whatever. Real talk. You don't need that type of negativity surrounding your life. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, that's another thing too, Posey, is that people, they'll go 0-2 multiple times and then they want to quit. Yo, life throws curveballs at you all the time. And a lot of times when you swing, you're going to miss. You're going to miss. It happens, man. It happens. But if you really want to dedicate yourself to something so you can get better, yo, you got to stay there, man. Every time you up to bat, you got to swing. And don't be afraid to swing. That crowd, there's going to be people that are going to be laughing at you. And there's going to be people that's going to be like, yo, you got it the next time. You got it the next time. Those people that are laughing at you, let them laugh. Let them laugh. Because at the end of the day, they're not trying. All they're doing is just watching you. Talent means nothing without the commitment. Absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if you naturally have that talent. You still got to work hard to bring it out. You still got to work hard to bring it out. And so many of you guys are scared to do that. Look what Nitro has accomplished. Have you guys paid attention to him since Season 2 to Season 3? This is my other thing that I like to tell people at the same time. Yo, and I told Nitro this. Me and him I had a real talk with Nitro. I had a real OD talk with Nitro. Because I try to tell people at the end of the day, right? You're playing online. You're developing your play from online. However you can get it, you get it. As long as you're not committing no crimes and you're not harming anybody in the progress, you get it how you can get it. Real talk. If the shit is legal, do it. That's why some people are like, oh, but he plays UI. But guess what? Everybody else can play UI as well. Right now, we in quarantine, right? We have this online, right? Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But guess what, though? You can develop something. You can. Even if the online is not good, you can. That man, Nitro, has beaten Hook Gang God 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. Very close. Very close each time. But y'all peeped. Did y'all watch the national championship? What did I say was going to happen? It's going to go 5-4. I didn't even say 5-3, 5-2. No. I said it's going to go 5-4. Some library shit. I already knew. Because it's not an online thing. Their connections is good. It comes down to just their styles of play. The way it clashes is crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. Nitro is on another level right now. You know why? Because he didn't complain when he was going to a local. He didn't complain. He didn't bitch. You understand? He just did it. And then when it came to the online, yeah, he got that mentality. This online is whack, this and that. But guess what? Yeah, people, what he said? I trained with Pred. You think he trained with Pred offline or online? How you think he prepared? How you think he prepared? He prepared online. He did it how he had to do it. He didn't bitch about it. He was like, I'm gonna accomplish this. Did y'all also hear what he said when he was down? I think, what was it, it was like 3-1, or I think it was 3-1, right? 3-1. He was like, dude, he was like, bro, I was about to cry. Right? So that's the whole thing, is that even though he got super emotional and he was down on himself, he didn't give up. He had that support keeping him uplifted. He had Pred. Pred was like, dude, don't give up. Start doing something differently. Started doing things differently. You saw how he adapted. It was 3-1. Then it went to 3-3. Then it went to 4-3 Nitro. Then it went to 4-4 Hook and God. And then Nitro clutched it out 5-4 with 2 characters left. Some players discredit losing online to protect ego, but it's 50-50. Yeah, that's the whole thing, is like, yo, even offline, the results are similar. I've been saying this for the longest. Like I said, I don't think people like listening to me because I'm not a top player, right? So that's the whole thing, is like people just doubt me on everything that I say. And I don't say it to try to belittle people or anything like that. It's because I dissect things, and then after that is when I talk. I don't like to talk baseless shit. I don't like doing that. Where does that get me? I don't like to talk out my ass. I like to at least know what the fuck I'm getting into before I jump into the conversation.
Finally won a major. Let's fucking go.
Yo, real tear. Thank you so much. Yeah. The hype is never going to end, though, Zero. It's never going to end. It's never going to end. And I say never because it's just the truth. I don't like using that word never either. But I will use it when I know it's never going to end, because how people are brought up in this world, man. Everybody got a persona, right? So everybody thinks differently. Everybody thinks differently. He said, no lie, I love talking out my ass, no cap. Yeah, but then you listen, though, Posey. That's one thing. You listen. So I know what it is. Yo, Jake Iron, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And the thing is, I think I could fuck up to be honest with you, I know I always play around and say I'm whack. I think I could fuck up a lot of people in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think I will catch a lot of people off guard. I think I will catch a lot of people off guard this season. You know, but I'm not here to talk about my skill set and what I can bring to the table with Dragon Ball FighterZ. You hate to see that happen. Like I said, this week I'm looking to train with people online and off. You fucking me up, Bum? Maybe. I don't know. But this season, I definitely fucked up people that I could not touch in season 1 or 2. I'll tell you that much. When I started taking this game more serious, I started beating people that I couldn't beat before. Just being honest. I don't know if I could beat you, Shade. And if you could beat me, that's good shit. I respect it. And then I'm going to come back mad salty, and I'm going to dissect you, and then I'm going to beat you. Oh, man. But, yeah, I want you guys to clear that mindset of y'all's, man. And this is not only to talk about the game. Real shit. I don't know if you guys realize, but I said, yo, like, if you want to create a local, go and do it. Y'all realize my floors is fucked up. Look. Okay? My floors has been through war. Okay? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is years and years of people being in this house. I know for a fact that y'all floors ain't fucked up like this. This is years and years of people being here stomping when I tell them to stop stomping. Don't jump. Shit like that. Okay? We sweep and mop, but you can see that this shit is still fucked up. They ain't no look at the cracks. Look at the cracks. Okay? Look at the cracks. My kitchen floor, y'all don't even know. That shit got a dent in, like right, hold on. Like right there. That shit got like a dent in there. One of my chairs broke yesterday. Okay? And I don't even know how it broke. Because Cool6 sits on it, and he's a way bigger person than Automizer. And for whatever reason, Automizer broke that shit. Like, he had a bunch of steals. You like this? This shit was given to me. Real talk. I like this chair, man. I got a nice chair. I got 2 nice chairs. I just like this chair. I'm comfortable with it. Steel buns. So this floor is fucked up. But let me tell y'all something, okay? You guys can do the same exact thing. It's all dependent because some parents are not with it. I was lucky enough, and my brother wasn't with it at first. He wasn't with it. He was like, yo, it's too much noise, and, people don't got manners and all this. And he wasn't wrong. My brother wasn't wrong. But I think as we grew older, my brother started to realize, man, this is something of success. This is something that's growing. And, I could see that people are benefiting off of it, not only you, but other people as well. And then he stopped complaining about it. He used to complain about it, then just stopped complaining about it. I try to tell people, yo, if you're going to go for it, you got to go for it. And I'm not even talking about entering tournaments. A lot of people hit me up and like, yo, how can I go about these tournaments? How can I get better? How can I go about running these tournaments? How can I get better at TOing and all this other stuff? And I try to tell them, like, yo, you have to just get in there. I used to be so bad at all of this, whether it was commentary, hosting these tournaments and stuff like that. It used to be really fucking bad, man. I'm not going to be like, oh, man, I did this great every single time. No, hell no. Like, I used to be so bad at it, man. And you know what ended up happening? I just took the responsibility of everything, streaming, commentary, all that stuff. And eventually, I did my homework, how I should go about things. And then I was like, yo, fuck it. This is actually working out. But then it was also because my lack of trust in people is why I actually got good on multiple things when it came to, me hosting these events. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing is like, I just was like, let me do my homework. How do you enter the tournament? Well, we got a PC and a PS4 version of City of Mayhem. It's all on you on what you want to enter and stuff like that. So, a lot of people just ask me, yo, how can I go about it? You have to get your feet wet. I keep telling y'all this over and over and over. Get your feet wet. Stop being scared. There's so many states right now that don't have a scene. You could be that person to develop that scene. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we have in New York City, we have Spooky and we have HOC. You understand? Oh, my man Dax Styles, my goodness, with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. So we are actually like really blessed out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to grow into my own. Spooky already had his going, but I told myself, because people were like, this to be super real. Why you want to do this if Spooky already has it? And I was like, because I wanna be able to accomplish this. Like, it wasn't because of Spooky, it's because this is something that I've been wanting to do for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I used to watch videos of like old school tournaments and stuff like that, I was like, damn, one day I would love to record a tournament and host a tournament and stuff like that. And people were like, nah, man. You know what they used to tell me? You can't compete with Spooky. You're not going to be able to hold it down. People are going to forget about you and all this other shit. I said, all right, well, I'm going to try my best. And if I fail, I fail. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna give up just because the next person's doing it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you feel like you want to do it, you do it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Just do it. Don't be scared to try just because somebody else is doing it. That's like saying like, oh man, this person is so much better at you. It's better than you in basketball or football. All right, but that don't mean that I can't fucking play. Like, what the fuck does that mean to me? That don't mean that I can't fucking enter and you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't enter and not play. You gotta fucking do it. Who cares? There's gonna be competition no matter what. It's gonna be competition no matter what. And it's crazy because we had our differences back then. You know what I'm saying? Me and Spooky had our differences back then. I know you guys remember that shit. And it was off of people that actually just didn't want us to be, to live among us, among each other, and be good. Real talk. Real fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? And once me and Spooky figured that out and we had that deep conversation, we realized like, yo, man, what the fuck we doing here? Like, why are we doing this? Like, it's silly. And ever since then, it's been love, man. As a matter of fact, they hired me for MVCI. You know what I'm saying? They hired me for MVCI to commentate. You know, and that was love right there, man. Definitely love. And it was a paying gig every Wednesday. Every Wednesday I was there to commentate. And yeah, Dirty Huggies, that's the thing too. I try to tell people back then, like, yo, but Spooky only streams. I'm trying to host, stream. I'm trying to do everything. I'm just trying to do everything. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be a tournament player. I kind of still miss being a tournament player as well. I miss it. I miss it a lot, man. I miss being nervous. I miss the thrill of beating someone. I miss the thrill of somebody beating me and they being happy, me being salty. Because the thing is that when I lose, I dedicate my soul to fucking you up the next time. I'm dead ass. I dedicate myself. That stubbornness comes out, and I'm like, that was good shit. And in my head, it's computing. How to fuck this motherfucker up? Yo, what you got to do here? This is the next time. Then I try to go to sleep. That shit is still playing in my head. And I'm just like, all right, I got you the next time. You know? But this is what I mean. Like, I feel like people need to have that type of mentality for everything you do. Have you ever thought of joining a tournament? I have thought about it so many times, man. So many times. My own tournaments, just entering different tournaments in general. I remember when I be at the house and right next, he played me again. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's how I am, AT. If I lose, no disrespect, but I'm looking to fuck you up next week or the week after. Did you guys see when I entered like Dragon Ball Fighter tournaments and Dragon God beat me? I was like, this motherfucker beating me? Yo, I'm going to enter the next one. And the thing is, I didn't even train. I just wanted to fuck up Dragon God. I legit just wanted to beat him. But I kept losing to him over and over and over and over. And not training, which is stupid. But eventually I got the win over him. And then I started beating him consistently in tournament, which was funny. And then after that saga was done. Is the tournament locked to only New York, or can I join? I live in Toronto. You could definitely join, Toronto. But what do you want to join? You want to join PC or PS4? We do PC on Wednesdays, PS4 on Saturdays. So I just want people to realize, like, yo, you have to have that mindset where, like, if you lose, you don't quit. As a matter of fact, it fires you up to do even better. To become even better. You understand? That's the type of mindset I have, man. I'm like, yo, nah. we're going to do this again, and I'm going to be better at it. Even if I don't beat you, right? Even if I don't beat you, Epion, I'm going to hit you up with a private message right now with a DM, and I'll send it to you later. I'm going to just say, yo, I'll send the link later. For PS4 COM. All right, so I'll send that to you later so I can remember. Exactly, Explicit, and that's how it should be. If I beat you, the next week I want to see you like call me out and be like, "Yo, I'm fucking you up today." And I'm like, "All right, let's do it." I think that shit is mad fun. I don't know, man. I like that shit. I like when somebody hungry to fuck me up because I'm the same way too. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't only be like that in the tournament. It should be like that in life. You should wanna accomplish things. You should wanna be able to achieve that victory, right? And even if you lose, come back better, come back stronger, smarter, sharper. You know? I get off on losing, to be honest. I get it to win it. Yeah. Because the win feels so fucking good. I'm pretty sure right now Nitro went to his mom's and was like, this living room wall better have my championship belt, lady. And then she gonna come out with the belt. What you say? And then Nitro's gonna be like, okay, I'll just put it in my room. You know what I'm saying? But because he definitely was saying that in the fucking interview. That shit was funny. So the thing is like, I know he's super happy, man. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Oh yeah, that's what it sounds like, Lap. It definitely sounds like that. Where you that's why I want y'all to play again. Because clearly the rivalry between y'all two is immense. Like, you guys just really have this fire going on that can burn the whole building down, which is amazing. I love to see that. I love to see two people, you know what I'm saying? Like, they talk all this shit, but the matches between y'all are actually close. So I appreciate that, Itachi. Thank you so much. Yo, Jay Ronza, I'm send you the link right. Well, I'm send you a DM real quick. I'll send you the PS4 City of Mayhem link later. So I got two people I'll send the link to. You in there next Saturday? Okay. We'll see you. We'll see you. Like I said, don't be afraid to try, guys. Please. Don't be afraid to try. I'm hoping that you guys been paying attention to Nitro from season 2 to season 3, because the progress is OD real. There is no money matches today. It will be next Sunday, which I'm gonna announce that after this real talk. I won't be in COM for a while until my PC's done. Nah, get that done. Get that done. Don't sweat it, 18. Get that done. Or maybe you could just come here and play whenever you get the chance to, you know? Yo, Industries, thank you so much, man. That means a lot. That means a hell of a lot. Appreciate that. I would love to see more events like this where we have, you know what I'm saying, where we have the community just building. Altogether, there was, I think, 13,000 views, right? 5 or 6,000 on YouTube and almost 8,000 on Twitch, which is amazing. And then Mortal Kombat was also, they had their event and stuff like that. There's some changes I would like to see. I think today was, the way they did it today is how they should do it every single time. I think Bandai definitely needs to do it like that every single time. I think the offline for Japan is beautiful, to the point that I'm a little jealous. To the point that I'm just a little bit jealous. Because I'm like, damn, man. We couldn't have that? Like, we could definitely have that shit. And it don't got to be at this house. We could have that shit anywhere in New York City. Anywhere. I would love to have that, man. It would be so fucking cool. So fucking cool. But at the end, I'm happy for Japan because they're able to have that offline. And I think that's an amazing thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's definitely an amazing thing for them to be able to have the offline when it comes to the national championship. I'm hoping the reveal trailer doesn't only reveal a character, right? I'm hoping that it reveals that we are getting some better online netcode, please. That's what I'm hoping. Give us that shit. This game hasn't even gone offline for season 3 yet, and we still got over 10K viewers. Yeah. I hope it's not one of those cheap-ass trailers that they usually do either, man. I hope that trailer is popping. I'm hoping that trailer showcase fucking Omega Shenron, because we know who it is. I'm hoping that they show him, and they show a whole bunch of shit. And then after that, she gonna come out of nowhere. There's more. And then they hit us with the rollback. Or at least they're working on it. At least. Either announcement, whether it's about to be done or they're actually working on it, everybody will lose their shit. Everybody will lose their shit. I will be extremely happy because, oh, Space, thank you so much, man. I will lose my shit because I know it's not easy to do this. I know it's not easy at all. You know, online tournaments, all this online shit in general, man. Blackwater High was good. It's not easy at all. And how do we know that it's Shenron? Because they leaked Master Roshi and they leaked Omega Shenron. They already leaked those two characters. unless the next character is gonna be, somebody else. But I think Shenron is guaranteed. Yeah, his voice files is there. What is going on, Shattuck Knight? What is good? It's not even about inside knowledge. It's actually public knowledge already that Shenron is in the game. It's Shenron, man. The line that Gogeta says is who is it? Gogeta or Vegito? One of those two say the almost this exact line that he said to him in GT. Gogeta, yeah. That same line that Gogeta says in GT, he says it in the game. That is legit for Shenron. You know what was ridiculous? Somebody said, what if Shenron actually utilizes the seven Dragon Balls? It's a sound file in the game code, but not in game. Still though, it's there. It's still there. That would be so fucking cool if he actually uses the 7 Dragon Balls some way, somehow. That would be so OD. That would be so OD. Wait, so the DBFZ team did talk about looking into rollback, right? So that will give a chance of probability for rollback. Yes, they actually did. They aware that the community wants it. They said it's just not going to be easy to implement it. My thing is that I don't like hearing that, because at the end of the day, one man did it for Melee, an old ass fucking game, and he did it in 6 months. And I don't know if the community funded him to do it or he just did it off the strength of I'm just going to do it. But it was one man that did the rollback for Melee. And Melee, you can play from country to country on 2 frames. 2 fucking frames. He quit his job for it. Look at that. He quit his job. I'm hoping that man, I'm going to keep it so real. I'm hoping that man made a shitload of money. I'm hoping that community actually was like, dude, you deserve this amount of money for keeping that game alive. Because I'm not saying that the game would have died, but the decline would have been so real with that game. It would have been so real that, like, who knows when the COVID is done, had it been the same.
Thanks for keeping the HOC alive. This is an escape for a lot of people.
Yo, some otaku, thank you so much, including for me. Including for me. It's not only for y'all, including for me too. You give him $10 a month, you're a beautiful man, Simon. You're a beautiful man. Or a beautiful woman. It could be a woman using the name. Regardless, though, that's an amazing thing. Because that is not easy. That is not easy, man. He did that by himself on an old-ass game. And the fact that it runs that fucking good, to me, is like, and this is real talk, right? We here. I finished working for Bandai. This is just to be super real. I don't like what Bandai said when they said it's a difficult task. Yeah, it could be a difficult task, but you know that this dude really did that for an old-ass game. Why is it that we can't hire somebody to implement that rollback? Literally just hire somebody, you know what I'm saying, or hire a group of people. The company has so much money. You know what I'm saying? And the community really wants it. I think we have shown an insane amount of support for Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? Thousands of viewers. They sold over 5 million copies. I think we deserve it. I think we actually deserve it. And I'm just being super real. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any type of way. But I think we definitely deserve to have the rollback. And in return, the praise that they will receive, the love that they will receive will be tenfolds from them doing that. But it needs to be done. It needs to be done. And yeah, I don't like that whole difficult task, because you know, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it was difficult creating this game, but they went about it. It was difficult. It was difficult implementing the voice. They did it. It was difficult, you know what I'm saying? Adding the story mode, right? And being able to create the stories that people can play and you know, be able to just have fun with it. They made it happen. Yeah, they gain from it. They don't lose because at the end of the day, the community will see this as, yo, they really went about this and show love to us. So the next game that they come out with, they make money from that, and they realize, hey, we learned, you know, making this whole rollback work for the previous game, and now we can easily implement it, or it'll be easier to implement it in our next game. You don't lose. Yeah, you lose money, but guess what? Money can be replenished, right? You get that, no problem. Just work. You get that, put it back in your pocket. You gotta spend. You gotta spend in order to obtain. You gotta spend in order to grow. And that's the thing, is like, I really, really want to see Bandai implement that, man. I want them to be able to, you know, support this community. And not only that, like, where are the stages? Where are the costumes? You know, if the costumes is too hard to do, where are the stages? Why do we not have stages for this game yet? You know? So many things I would love to see fixed. I mean, granted, the patch, both 3.0 and 3.5 was fucking good. That shit was fucking good. That helped to diversify this game, add flavor. Because that, man, Season 1 and especially Season 2 was dry. That shit was dry. And I get it, though. It's a different type of game that they did, right? It's a different type of game, so it's not going to be easy to adjust and fix it and stuff like that, you know? But, you know, the game was bad, man. The game was bad. That shit was one player for real. That shit was one player, and it was not good. It was not good for the players. It was not good for the spectators. It was not good for the community in general. That's why, if you guys notice, real fucking talk, HOC was the only thing for Season 2. Besides majors. Locally, though, there was nothing happening. There was nothing happening. Let's be mad real. Let's be super real. Let's be super real. HOC was the only shit holding it down for Season 2. The same way it was holding it down for Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3. You know what I'm saying? Whether people want to give me that respect or not, when it came to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so many people quit on that shit, right? And then I made sure that it kept going and it grew, and then people started to pick that up. HOC held that shit down, or you could say me, held Marvel 3 down. That's real fucking talk. I don't care what anybody says. When everybody else wanted to quit on that game, we held that down. We brought the flames. Then it started picking up again, which was a great thing, right? But a lot of people quit on that game. And it's the same thing that happened for this game as well. Season 2, people just quit, man. They quit. You know what I'm saying? TOs, players, viewers. But we kept that shit going. We kept that shit going. Funny enough, let me see if I can find this picture real quick. I think I sent it to myself on Facebook. I could be wrong. Let me see if I have that picture. Yep, found the picture. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is for Season 2. This is for Season 2. This was December 8th, 2019. You know your boy keeps receipts, man. I keep all this shit. 2,103 viewers, okay? This is for, you know, you could clearly see, like, that's the amount of donations we have for the Birthday Bash 2020. We had Nakio win, TSL 63, and it was still growing when everybody else have left. And you can see that I took a picture right there. There was 2,111 viewers at max, but right there it was 2,103. Look at my subscriptions. I was at 851. it was just a OD grind, man. Still taking pictures with my phone. I never learned. I never changed, huh? But we had players here. We actually had players here. You know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful fucking thing, man. To see the growth. To see that, like, to this day, we are still here, man, with some Dragon Ball. This is why I try to tell you guys every single time, even if it's looking grim, don't quit. Red Dax House, yeah. Snap was really bad. I don't care how you think about it. Snap was really fucking bad for the game. I don't like the way they changed it that much, right? I don't like it that much because it's still they continue to buff defense but not buff offense, and that's my problem. It's like they're not buffing offense, and offense needs to be buffed, man. These matches be taking forever. You're the reason DBFZ is still a real thing on the map, period. Marvin, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And that's the thing is like, season 2 mechanics were hell, but the player plot line was the shit. It was, but guess what though? Besides majors, locally, we were like the only ones hosting. We were the only ones. Whether people just lost hope, they didn't care no more. I don't know what the case may be, but so many people quit. Go back to season 2, because I always do my research. I always look at brackets. I always like, listen, I get heavily invested in my work. You understand? I take my work very serious. This is my job. When people used to ask me all the time, like, yo, what is your job and this and that, and this is it. This is my shit. I didn't want to work for nobody no more. I didn't want to be, you know, yeah, I'll do this and that, and they're not happy with my work. So at the end of the day, I said I'm gonna be my own boss, and if I'm disgusted with something, it's because I did something bad. But I can fix it on my own, and I don't have to have somebody breathe down my neck and tell me how bad of a person I am and all this other shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna be my own boss, and I'm gonna do things my way. That's it. Ghost Prime, what do you mean? I knew I wasn't bugging. What do you mean by that? And I try to tell people all the time, yo, like, try to take things into your own. Don't be afraid to start things, man. Because, yo, like, when I was working for the school, back then, I mean, this woman had the biggest, she had the bootay with the thigh. She was looking, oh, my gosh. I would have ate her up. She was a mean-ass, beautiful, sexy lady. Oh, my gosh. She was fucking sexy. She was mean. She was fucking mean. Yeah, oh. She was like Loba, like on some real shit, though. Real shit. Not even joking. Like that shit. Woo, woo, woo. But, yo, every fucking day, I had to wake up. Right? I had to wake up. And the way it worked is because I was working in the lunchrooms, and I was putting away the trays and all that other stuff. I don't know what's the title for that job, but I was working with the lunch ladies, and I was putting things away and all this other shit. Yo, this lady every day, cause she had to call me. She had to call me and let me know what school I had to go to. Yo, every fucking day, because I don't know who decided that was a great thing to do. Which was fucking stupid. She had to call so many people every day and tell them what school to go to. Yo, she used to take me to the fucking ends of the Bronx, to the wrong fucking school. I'll go there and be like, who are you? I'm like, I'm Jonathan Farley. Oh, no, you're not working with us today. Okay. Y'all going to accommodate me for this cab money and all this? Nope. And you're late. What you mean I'm late? You sent me here. I didn't know this school even existed until you told me to come here. She be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. You used to fucking lie. On some OD shit. I used to get so tight. So fucking tight. I was like, you understand that you gave me this address. How the fuck can I even get here? I never knew this shit existed. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to get to the school right now. And the lunch ladies used to be mad. The time that really got to me is I was working for this Jamaican dude. And so the Jamaican dude, yo, oh my gosh, man. First of all, I had to throw out a rat in the school. A rat in the school, guys. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker was dirty as shit. It was like nobody ever worked in this particular room. So it stunk. This motherfucker wanted me to sweep up in there, fucking dead ass rat, stinking up the entire place, dude. I'm like, yo, so you be having all these people here, you ain't have them. Nah, it was a dude. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So anyway, right? I'm like, you had all these people come through, and nobody decided to clean this shit. All right, clean it, no problem. I mean, this shit was like it was spanking new when I was done with it, right? Mind you, he had me serve lunch to the kids. I'm not supposed to do that. That's not part of my job, at all. This motherfucker had me serve, you know what I'm saying? The lunch to the kids. That's not part of my job. I did that too. Then he wanted me to move around some boxes. It's not a part of my job, right? Not part of my job at all. Did it anyway. This man acted like I was like the best worker he ever had. He was like, he was like, oh man, great job. You did an amazing job. I never had somebody do all this stuff. They always give me a hard time. All this other stuff. I felt fucking great. I was like, yo, I appreciate working for you. I learned some stuff, blah, blah, blah. Making small talk. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually kind of tight. Because I'm like, yo, I actually had to throw out this fucking rat. And I had to clean up and do all this other shit. That shit is not cool. That rat was there for quite some time. Because when something dies, the stench is OD. The stench is lingering out the room. You know how bad that is? But nobody else can smell it because he's the only one that's close by. But how does this motherfucker stay there? How did this motherfucker stay right next to the room? Because he had an office and then the room right there. How the fuck do you stay right there and not do anything about it for who knows how long? Right? And he's praising me. He's doing all this other shit. This is out of school. Yeah, this is out of school. So I'm doing a whole bunch of shit that I was not supposed to do. Because I finished up a lot of my work quick. When I'm grinding, I'm grinding. I'm working on my shit. Right? So at the end of the day, they give you a letter. They give you a letter and they tell you, they grade you pretty much. You know what this motherfucker gave me? You want to know what this motherfucker gave me? It goes from I think like from D minus all the way to A plus. This motherfucker gave me a C minus, dude. He gave me a C minus. So I came to him. I immediately came back and I said, yo, dude, you actually gave me a C minus. Everybody has given me an A minus or like a B plus. And I only got the B plus the first like 4 times. Because everybody had a different lunch table. After that, my shit was A minus or A plus. Why you gave me a C minus? This man was like, you took too long to throw out the rat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, you understand that I'm not going to pick the shit up with my hand, right? I was like, it's a fucking rat. Why you ain't throw it out? Why is the stench like that? And it's right next to your room. Because the other people ain't want to throw it out. Motherfucker, this is my first day here. You been here for who knows how long. I could tell you been here for mad long. You old as shit. I know you been here for mad long. Don't fucking lie to me. And he's like, listen, watch your tone. You don't have to be like. I said, dude, you don't realize that you actually you're hurting my progress by putting some fucked up shit. All because the rat. I said, I can literally hurt you right now. You had me serving to the kids. He was like, Yeah, but I didn't want you to serve that long. You stood there too long. What? I stood there till the kids were done. You said that you was lacking in help. Motherfucker told me that I stood there too long. Everything was a problem. Everything was a problem. He said I stood there too long. When he didn't even go to get me at all. I was so fucking tight. I was so tight that I started tearing. I started tearing because I wanted to hit him so bad. I wanted to fuck him up so bad that I started tearing, and I walked away after. And I told myself, yo, I'm not working for these people no more, man. I said I'm going to start working for myself, right? But then I bitched up. I said, you know what? That was a bad day. It's a bad day. Bad day. It's all good. Bad day. Wake up. Oh, shit. You have to go to 240 and something, the end of the Bronx. I said, okay, what time I got to be there? Blah, blah, blah. All right, take the bus. I'm there like 15 minutes early. I go, and then I'm like, oh, hey, Jonathan Farley, this and that. Who? Jonathan Farley. I'm supposed to be here today. I'm your worker. No, we're supposed to have a woman here. Yo, I was furious. Again, the same bullshit. I called this lady right away. I'm gonna keep this shit real. When she picked up, I said, "Bitch, you sent me to the wrong fucking place again. What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was so fucking mad. And then she was like, "Who the fuck you think you talking to?" And all this other shit. Yo, I wilded out. This is when I was young, man. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, where am I supposed to go? I said, the name is Jonathan Farley. Where am I supposed to go? Yo, I was supposed to go to the other end of the Bronx. I said, I'm at 230 something street. You want me to go close to Harlem? I said, fuck you. Fuck this job. I said, fuck all of y'all. And she was like, okay, that's all. Because she was Dominican. Hung up the phone. Yo, I was in the park. Yo, you know how like Goku be screaming when he about to level up and shit? I did that. Real talk. With people walking by me. Because I told myself, the first thing I told myself was to leave. This shit. I was so fucking mad. And then obviously you got to pick up your check every 2 weeks. So I had to go pick up my last check. And I saw her there. And I looked at her. She looked at me. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, bitch. But then I walked a little bit behind her because, like, her cakes were, like, just coming out the chair. And I looked at it one last time. And I was like, fuck you. But damn, you sexy. And I'm out. Oh, man. That shit was so nice. Should have just slapped it. Bitch, I'm out of here. And then that's when, real talk, that's when I started my shit. And I started working for myself. I didn't want to work for nobody anymore at all. Because that shit drove me fucking mad. Like, people can drive you mad. How old was I? Mom, how old was I when I was doing that whole school thing? That young? No. A little bit older, I think, right? Probably like in my early 20s. Yeah, it had to be like 2021. She said 18. I don't know if it's 18, but it was around that age. And she believed in me. I started You know, I entered tournaments. My first tournament, I got third place. I saw money. I was like, man, let me just roll with this. In a sense, Marvin, in a sense, because she was a big reason why I didn't want to work for nobody anymore. She was a big reason why. And I just was like, yo, I'm gonna just go through with this shit because I can't. I was losing my fucking mind, man. I was losing my mind. Like, my mom said, and I wanted to support you no matter what you did and make sure that you was good. She did. I definitely she did. And listen, let me tell you something. You think my mom? Listen, she look. I'm pretty sure she look at this floor and she be like, my goodness. I know she been wanting to buff the floors for years, but obviously we can't buff the floors because if we buff the floors, it gets re-fucked up, and then it's like we gotta rebuff the floors and do a whole bunch of shit. So we just leave it alone, man. If anything, I should put a rug in this shit. I don't know if a rug is. I don't know if a rug is really good to do, but yeah, like listen, and this is another thing that I want to bring up. A lot. If you're a parent, right? Because I know there's some people in this chat that's around my age. I'm 35 years old. I'm gonna be 36 March 31st, born 1985. Um, I know some of you guys are parents in here. Listen, man, believe in your child. If your child wants to play video games for a living, let them try. Let them try. Because at the end of the day, look at what video games is at. I'm able to communicate with you guys, and y'all live across the world. Y'all understand? Across the world, and I'm able to communicate with you guys. I actually establish relationships with you guys. Because some of you guys hit me up and talk about some real shit. Some of you guys actually hit me up. Because some people probably don't believe that I respond. Some of you guys actually be like, okay, let me hit a bum. And I respond. And some of you guys hit me up with some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you know, if you're a mother, father, you know what I'm saying? And I get this from my moms, yo, believe. Actually believe. Don't doubt your kid. Don't restrict them. You know what I'm saying? Cuz at the end of the day, me not being restricted, I was able to grow myself to new heights. You understand? And it's a big ups to my mom being able to just be there, deal with acoustics who be all loud, even though she actually likes him a lot. She didn't like him at first, just being honest. Yeah, she's shaking her head. She's like, but she's like, at first she's like, he too loud. Tell him shut up. and then randomly she's like, he's funny. And now she grown to like him. You know what I'm saying? But at first my mom did not like acoustics at all, and I'm pretty sure that's like that for you guys too. And it's crazy because the like acoustics first coming here, I told everybody to leave, right? I told everybody to leave, and I was like, yo, acoustics, don't leave yet. And he was like, I'm in trouble. That's exactly his reaction. He was like, I'm in trouble. And then I talked to him. We went from over here, then we walked in the hallway. I was like, you too fucking loud. You gotta tone that shit down. I said, you be driving me crazy. You getting players mad, this and that. And he toned it down, but he still was, like toning it down was like toning down like 5% of his power. he still was OD loud. But you know what it was though? I gave it a chance, right? I didn't, because people were like, yo, just ban him. Like, ban him from this house. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, yo, get him out of here. He's too fucking loud. He be disturbing us while we playing the game. But you know what? I'm glad that I didn't listen to people and I listened to myself. I was like, there's something about this guy that's actually really good, though. Like, he's super loud, but on the low, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he actually has a really good heart. It's just that, at the end of the day, he carries himself this way, maybe to just stand out more. You know what I'm saying? And sure enough, me and Acoustics actually started to bond, and we have a much better friendship, to be honest with you. It's crazy though, cause it's like I really was gonna ban it for the people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I listened to myself more than anything else, cause Acoustics is actually a really good person, man. Really good person. And the same thing for Posey. Like Posey used to he used to walk, and I know he wanted to ask me for commentary, but at the first time he asked me, I didn't do it. But then people were like, "Yo, let him try, let him get in there." And eventually he grew to be a much better person, grew within the house, and things got a lot better. And the thing is that I feel like me opening up allowed people to grow in general. You understand? Like, if you notice, Nitro was super quiet when he first came here. Meezy was super quiet when he first came here. June was super quiet when he first came here. And me being able to open myself up to people allowed other people to open up the way they were. To be honest with y'all, I don't want to bring up this story in a sense, but Laurie, I don't know if Laurie's still in the chat. Laurie's super open about this, so this is not like a secret or anything of the sort. I was sitting down on this chair. Let's act like this is me sitting on the chair, and then Laurie came up to me, and he came up to me. He was like, "Yo, Bum, you know, I'm gay, right?" And I looked at him. I said, "All right, so the fuck does that mean?" and me and Laurie was like, "All right, cool." And then we left it like that. And I'm like, "What kind of reaction you thought I was gonna have?" I don't know. But you know what though? For Laurie to open up and be real with me, that was mad love. That was mad love. You know what I'm saying? Like, Laurie's so cool, man. So cool. And I didn't expect that at all. I did not expect that at all. He legit came sat next to me and was like, "Bum, I'm gay, right?" And I was just like, how you want me to respond? Like, I don't care. That's what's up, dude. That doesn't change who you are. You mad cool. And he actually this is the house of commentators, because he's also actually really solid in commentary. Real talk. He's actually really solid. And he's good in the game too. He just be quitting too much. He quits. He changed up characters. He quits all types of shit. I try to tell people all the time, I don't give a fuck what you into. You know what I'm saying? How you carry yourself is what matters. Is what's important to me. That is the most important thing. Are you a good person? Are you gonna be good to me? Are you gonna be good to my family? Are you gonna be good to what I do? Are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff is what matters to me. I don't care, your upbringing. I don't care how poor you are. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care you into girls, into guys, into fucking aliens. I don't give a shit about that. Like, that I don't give a fuck. Real talk. I don't care. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just be respectful of what I do and who I am. That's it. That's all I care about. Like, I try to tell people this all the time. Like, yo, I am Puerto Rican, Black, Indian, and Irish. I have a whole bunch of shit in my motherfucking blood. I don't give a fuck. I'm like one of the least racist people in this motherfucking earth. I really am. I don't care how you come. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure when you come through, like, you come through with respect. You understand? Like, just be a good person, man. That's what's important to me. Shout out to the aliens. Aliens finna make me act up. Just don't be an asshole, yeah. So that's the whole thing, man. It's like some people just they just be fucked up, man. And those are the people that I avoid, man. I avoid some fucked up people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had to do it. I had to do it this year. I had to separate myself from certain people. I hate to do things like that, but you got to do it in order to avoid the toxicity that they bring to your motherfucking table. Because if you let that shit linger on your table, it spreads. And guess what happens when it spreads? It eventually gets to you. You got to cut that shit off, man. You got to cut that shit off. Jirens get love from the HOC. Am I playing DBFZ tonight? No. I had enough of that shit. I had enough. I did that shit Wednesday. I did that shit Saturday. And I did that shit today. This background, I should fucking just throw this shit out. I had enough. You think they ever decide to make a new fighters or another season they're gonna improve the online? They should not ever make a new fighters game that relates to DBFZ. I mean to Dragon Ball. If they're gonna make a new fighters, it should be either Naruto, One Piece, or just bring in the whole shit. Legit, just bring in the whole shit. Bring in the whole shebang. You need a talk show segment on the low. Ice, on the high, everybody's been telling me this because every time I do some real talk, it always goes up to like this amount of viewers. This is not even a secret, to be honest with you, Ice. Legit, whenever I do real talk moments, it always goes up to this viewership or higher. I have not, but I don't do this consistently. I don't know. I just like to play video games and just vibe and just chill and shit like that. But a lot of you guys been asking me to have a podcast, you know what I'm saying, just a real talk moment every week and stuff like that, which obviously it would be great for growth and to help educate players, people, you know, at the end of the day, which I think, you know, I definitely should. Those are the videos I always click on when I watch at YouTube. Bum, do a podcast. No ma. Use that Twitch Prime. How about that? I haven't done it all night. I haven't done it all night. I seen it though. I seen it. Oh man, do I smoke? No. I mean, I do hookah, but not like that. To be honest with you, not a lot. When it comes to Bandai, like I said, they have to look at Tekken, and they have to see how they did country to country. And then pretty much, you know what I'm saying, look at that rollback and see how you're able to connect the world. You know how important that is to be able to connect the world? It's an amazing thing. That's why this shit is so important, to be honest. Off of this chat, we're able to connect the world, and I think that's a beautiful thing, right? Like, we're able to talk from, I'm able to talk from the Bronx. Some of you guys are in Florida or Miami or Las Vegas or Texas, you know what I'm saying, Antarctica. You know what I'm saying? There's just, y'all are everywhere. Georgia. Look at that. Indonesia. Paris. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Missouri. California. Ontario. Look at that. The Caribbean. Like, that's fucking beautiful, man. What am I going to do with the chair incident? You talking about Automizer when he fell? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no clue, to be honest. My whole thing is that, I just... Man, there's so much I want to talk about, man. There's just so much I want to talk about. I really want the success of not only the HOC, but people in general. People in general. That's why, you know, I'm always trying to give out as much advice as possible. I just don't want you guys to be afraid to create. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of, like, if you look at my table right behind this, let's close this down real quick. Let's do a breakdown real quick. So when you guys look, right? When you guys look at this table right here, right? You see a lot of boxes, right? So a lot of these boxes that you see here, these boxes, legit. Like this, like, look at the BenQ. I have not opened up that BenQ. That BenQ I've been having for like 3 years or something like that, right? So the whole thing is that this is me prepping for my future. A lot of this shit has been here for the longest, and I maybe only used them like 2 to 4 times in my life, right? But here's the thing. Here's what people have to understand is that it's all about building for your future. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mex, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the gifted subs, dude. Much love, much love. Crazy enough, my cousin, you've been telling people on the block about the HOC because people came up to me today, dude. Galito came up to me, and then other people came up to me in the hood, and they was like, oh, you Mex cousin. That happened today, actually, funny enough. So, you know what I'm saying? Like this right here, this camera slider right here. So the whole thing is, let me pull this up a little bit. So this camera slider, right? This is like, yeah, I'm gonna use this for the locals, right? But this is more so for me to use for when I do the majors, right? When I do like the really big events. so that way I can have some type of professionalism. Even though I'm not professional, we know that. We know that for a fact. But I have this so that way I can prepare for my future, right? I have to figure out a couple of things. Oh, actually, funny enough, Alex, I need to hit you up because I need to cut out. What I want to do is I want to cut out my table, right? So, for example, I want to cut out like this, right, and then put this underneath that, so it can slide. Well, that's just me thinking and shit like that. I'm doing this breakdown because I want you guys, for anybody that wants to get into this, I have the experience and knowledge. I want to be able to help you guys some way, somehow. So like I said, I brought this on behalf of majors, but I'm also want to try to have this for the locals in case, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can make it work. I don't know, because my living room is big, but clearly when we have like 25 people here, it's kind of difficult. So I'm trying to see if I can make this work, put this underneath the table. We got to cut out the table and then bring this underneath. Well, I got to get rid of this. I have to get a fucking tripod that costs $1,000 because I'm going to show you right now the reason the tripod I have to get has to be $1,000. I'm going to show you right now. Give me 1 second. So this tripod cost me a lot of money, and this tripod still does not support this. No, I'm not gonna drop it. Dude, this shit costs like 3,000 plus. I'm definitely not dropping it. But so the thing is that this tripod as expensive as it is, still cannot support the weight of this. You understand? So it's super difficult, but it's me prepping for my future. And I want you guys to be able to do the same. If you get into whatever you get into, right? Especially if you become your own boss, you want to be able to get things for your future. Don't worry about oh, it's not going to work now. Have it already made for you. So when you do your event or whatever it is that you're going to do, you're good to go. You understand? You are good to go. And that's why I have all these monitors. You see all these monitors, right? All these monitors is so when I do a big event or when I have done my big events in the past, right? Hold on, I got to bring this up though. No, bring this back. And people are afraid to put into their future because they don't reap the benefits. They don't reap the benefits on the spot. You can't worry about that though. Worry about building. Literally worried about building. Oh, yeah, worry about my titties, huh? Hey, listen, leave them out of here, all right? So at the end of the day, you guys cannot be afraid. You guys cannot be afraid to build your future. Guy, thank you. I appreciate that. You getting this equipment. You see, I barely use this equipment, right? I don't use this equipment like this. The whole thing is it's all about building. It's all about getting this shit done for your future. Always think about your future. Don't worry about what's happening now. Build for your future. When I was getting all this stuff,
Real talk, Bum and the Hawk has been my sanity during a time in my life where I almost lost my vision and ended up blind.
Wow. That's crazy, Minority. Thank you. You didn't even have to donate to do that, dude, but thank you so much, and that's crazy. And things like that is what makes me super happy, man. Things like that make me super happy because it's like being able to help you guys out through tough times with this entertainment and stuff like that. Like that shit just makes me like, fuck, man. I'm so glad to provide some type of happiness, whether it's temporary or you know what I'm saying? I mean, everything is temporary in this life, right? Besides this planet. And even then, who knows? But the thing is that to be able to give you guys some type of happiness makes me super happy, man. Real talk. It makes me super happy, because that's the whole thing is like I try to bring the entertainment and the knowledge to you guys. Not only the entertainment, but more so the knowledge so that way you guys can grow. So that way you guys can become better humans, become better people in general. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my mindset back then was trash. It was shitty as fuck. And, I'm 35 now. I was able to develop this mindset that is like, yo, just go in there and do your best. And I know when you're young, you don't want to build. You don't want to do none of that shit. I was there. I was legit there. Trust me. I was there. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm able to pass on this knowledge to, there's 569 of you guys here. One person hears this and wants to do better at a very young age, to me, that's success right there. Because that one person is going to outdo all of us for the community or for whatever that person does, right? Like whatever they decide, the route that they go on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they can learn from us and do better than us. And that's what I want. Do better than us, for sure. When did you decide streaming was for you? Oof. Jay, what is good? Bless. Oof. Streaming was so difficult when I first started. I wanted to quit so many times, man. And my brother actually helped me out with it, funny enough. But even when I was first streaming, my shit was terrible. Let me show y'all how it used to look. Give me 1 second. Man. Let me see if I can find any old videos. Damn, these are not old. I'm trying to find like the really old shit. I'm talking about like, damn, this is 3 years ago, but that's still, nah, this is still pretty new. I'm trying to look for the ones that are like, man, oh man. That's 3 years ago. Excuse me, guys. I'm really trying to find that extremely old video. I think it's this. No. Fuck, where is it? Because I want y'all to see how bad the quality used to be. It was fucking terrible. I can't find it though. I mean, it was pixelated. That's how bad it was. I don't know why I can't find it though, man. Fuck. But it was pixelated. It was so fucking bad. First to 5, is that it? Or first to 10? But just to give you an example, you can see like the YouTube is very low on viewership as well, right? Like you can see one video, Scamby, because Scamby just used to bring in a lot of people, right? So you can see Scamby 3 years ago was 3.4, but then you can see here it was 250, 195. I also was like, listen, you got to optimize everything, right? So if you do streaming, you got to do YouTube, right? And the one person that I looked at, on some real shit. Real fucking shit. The one person that I looked at more than anybody else was Maximilian. I don't care what anybody says. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Everybody kind of got something from him. Real talk. Everybody got something from him. Let's be real. From the thumbnails to how he goes about talking, all that shit, a lot of it comes from Maximilian, man. I don't give a shit what anybody says. He is literally like the pioneer of going about things the right way when it comes to the fighting games and how you present your content, how you do your content. It's him. It is definitely him. I watch his streams because I'm like, yo, I would love to be able to have my self streams be on a level like this. Clearly, you got to learn Photoshop and all this other shit. And I do want to get there. Eventually, I hope so. Or at least just get at least double the amount of viewers I get. I mean, even though this is a lot now, mind you. But I mean, at me playing games, I know when I talk, we get this much. But I'm talking about like playing games. I would love to see this amount like this when I'm playing a video game, you know? So the thing is that Max can play whatever and he's getting 10K for sure. For sure. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure his route was fucking stressful as fuck. I'm pretty sure his route was stressful as fuck. To get back into the whole thing with the streaming thing, with how I got started with streaming, because, you know, as a person that used to watch the news a lot, right? As a person that used to watch the news a lot, I was like, man, I wonder if they ever do this for something like this for video games. And eventually there was live streaming for video games. And I said, oh, shit, this is cool. I don't remember who was the first person that I watched, but it was, I don't remember the name, but it was somebody. And I said, oh, this is cool. This is something that I would love to do because I host. And I would love to broadcast this all over the world if possible, right? You know, so that's the whole thing is that I was like, you know, one day maybe I could make this happen. And then more and more people started streaming. You know, they'll do like real streams. But it wasn't like with video games. The thing about I used to go on dating sites, right? So this is like kind of how it got started in a sense. So we're doing like some live chat, right? We're doing some live chat, and Shorty was actually into a video game. So what she did was she took her webcam and put it on the game, and then it was a bunch of us watching too. It was a bunch of us watching, and it was a dating site. But you know, like in a dating site, you can have like a chat room open, right? Like you can have a live stream pretty much. So she basically had that, but obviously it was super outdated compared to now, right? So, you know, we were all in there and we watching her play the game and help. And I said, yo, this could actually pop off. This could be something special. She had like 40 people and it kept growing. You understand? It kept growing and it was really cool. So after that, I said, okay, let me see if I could look up a site to go to do this on. And then me and my brother, we were looking it up, and it started on Justin TV. I was on eHarmony. My goodness. Let me tell you something. eHarmony is definitely like the whitest dating site. Remember that shit on commercial? You can find your true love here. Get the fuck out of here. Man, I was trying to stick my dick in, you know, some nice, juicy. Let's not get deep into that though. When I was young, listen, man, okay? I was not trying to have no relationship, even though I ended up in different relationships, but come on, man, let's be real. When you fucking young, you trying to get in there, all right? Obviously, at a different age, and now I'm more like teen and stuff like that, but when you young, you trying to get in there. You see them thighs, you see them boom cheeks, and then especially if that shit is fat, that pie is fat, you want to eat it, beat it, and then do it again. Yeah. Bum's mom. Oh man. So that's the whole thing. Is that is like horny jail? Yeah. She about to come in. Shut the fuck up, cállate. Even though she don't talk Spanish to me like that, but yeah. So off of a dating site though, on some real shit. That's when I started noticing. I said, yo, this could be a big thing. Like this could be OD. And a lot of people, like I said, when I was younger, females were not into guys that were into video games at all. So I always lied, and I said, nah, I'm not into video games because I wanted to really get into her. You understand? And eventually, either I would get caught in my lie, but it was too late. I already jumped in there. I was already swimming, or I eventually I would probably like just tell the truth before I swim in there. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. But I started realizing like, yo, I'm not gonna lie no more, man. You either like me and you like that I'm into video games and it's something that I wanna do and be able to make a living off of it, or you know what I'm saying, or not. That's it. That's literally it. And there'll be, like I said, there'll be women that be like, you cute, but you play video games, you're a fucking nerd. I'm not dealing with you. I thought you was a drug dealer. I thought you was slanging. I thought you was doing this and that. Yo, dead ass, that's exactly how it used to go. And then I'll be like, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I grew up an obsessed gamer as a girl. I grew up an obsessed gamer as a girl. I'm confused. You grew up as an obsessed gamer as a girl. That's what you. Okay, I understand now. I understand. Yeah, but the thing is, you grew up like that. But you know how many guys went through that? Like for a girl, you can be an obsessed gamer, right? But guys will be like, "You like video games? Shit, that's sexy. I want you. We're getting married tomorrow." You know how many guys will love that? Because they want to be able to sit down right next to you and play some video games and shit like that, right? That's the thing. Guys be yeah, but it's when it comes to a guy though, man, oh man, you better have stuck your dick in there before you even tell her you played the video game. Back then, that shit was seen as a sin, and then you be fucked because you ain't gonna get it. That's it. I wasn't allowed out. I would game as a kid. I was an abnormal girl too. But I think that's more a parental thing, right? Like your parents not wanting you to, do that stuff. But the thing is that girls have it easier because guys, you know what I'm saying? They like that. They like the video game. And for a woman to like the video game, it's like, oh shit, this is great. This is amazing. I got my video game here. I got my shorty right here. You mix that together, you good to go. But as a guy, right, back then you had your video game here, right? You had your video game here, and then you had your second persona right here, right? And you love video games, so you wasn't trying to give this up, but shorty was not about it. So you created that second persona. You was on your James Bond shit, right? Like you had to be real sneaky and find out if she was into video games or not. And if she wasn't into video games, you had that second persona ready. You threw that shit on, and you was a different man. Yeah, I be slinging that thing. You know what I'm saying? What up, shorty? But when you at home. And you wanted to make sure that she ain't see that side at all. You wanted to make sure that she ain't see that side at all. At all. Because if she saw that side, you probably was done. Now you could get away with that shit and be stupid and have fun. Because obviously, in this era now, people are way more open-minded. Like, people are way more open-minded. You understand? But back then, nah. Yo, you needed that second persona. Real talk. Because you was not going to tell her that you play a video. And you was not going to tell her that you play video games for a living. No. No, imagine being in the club and you fucking dancing and shit. And she's like, yo, what do you do? I play video games. And then she's gonna be like, all right. And then she's gone. And then she's absolutely gone, and that's it. uh, you definitely was not about to talk about that shit. You better bring something else to the table. You was not about to dance with Shorty, and she got the dang on you, and she got the booty all on you. And she was like, what is it that you do? And she grabbing you like this, and you know your dick is rising. It's rising. You're not about to tell her, I play Halo 2 on the Xbox. You're not going to tell that you play Halo 2 for MOG. You're not about to tell that. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, Willie Lewis. It's been multiple times. Multiple times. Dude, I started working out. Real talk. I started working out. Oh my gosh. I started working out for two reasons. One, because I had too many pimples on my face, right? And two, it was to make up for me gaming. Real talk. I used to work out a lot. That's why I have man boobs. You develop man boobs, and this is me being super real with you guys. You develop man boobs when you work out a lot. I used to do a whole bunch of push-ups, a whole bunch of shit in general, pull-ups, all that stuff. So what ended up happening is when I stopped working out, I gained weight, and then also the chest that was strong started to sag. I'm just being mad real with y'all, so that way y'all guys don't run into the same thing. I gotta start getting into all that shit so I can tighten it up. But you get this when you gain weight, and then you also used to work out, and that shit starts to sag. Just keeping it real with you. So make sure. That explains my man titties. There you go. So make sure. No, it wasn't because working out helped out with my acne. I did that because I wasn't happy looking at my pimples. That was the whole thing. So what I did was I got inspired by Dragon Ball. Real talk. I used to work out to Dragon Ball all the time. So my friends, they'll listen to music and shit like that. My inspiration was legit. Throw on Dragon Ball. Excuse me. Throw on Dragon Ball and work out. That was my inspiration right there. Legit. I used to work out to shit like that. Any training regiments that you will see in an anime, that shit got me dumb. It still gets, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it super real. That shit still gets me hyped to this day. If I see, like in an anime, somebody training, and they're working out, and they doing some crazy, like they fucking pulling a train, and they working out, that shit gets me dumb hype. I don't know what it is. It's because I used to love working out, like on some OD shit, right? And when I see that, it gets me hype to want to do training. I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's how I am. So I used to get dumb hype watching shit like that all the time, man, all the time. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of you guys literally can relate, huh? I see, man. I see. And that's one of the reasons why Dragon Ball, I think, is an inspiration for so many people, right? Because it did things like that. It was a fucking cartoon that had workouts on an extreme level. It was on an extreme level, but it got people getting the fuck up and working out, doing push-ups, doing sit-ups, doing some crazy shit in order to build your body to how you want it to see fit, right? So that's how I was. And then obviously I started watching other shows that inspired me to train and do things like that. I definitely like that, but I don't do that shit, being real. What do you mean by that exactly? So a lot of elite level powerlifters feel the same way. Yeah, because it just, you get like extremely hyped that you want to push yourself to the limits. You want to see what your body can do, what you can do. You understand? It's no different than a player entering a video game tournament like Nitro, for example, and wanting to see how far they can go in a tournament, seeing who they can beat and where they can rank themselves. So it's the same thing with working out. You want to see how many. I did 30 push-ups today. I want to see if I could do 35 tomorrow. After that 35 tomorrow, and in the next week or two, I want to see if I can do 40. You keep trying to push yourself as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole thing, is that I used to do the workouts and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my thing, and I got super hype. Fab used to be super skinny. I don't know what he works out to, but Fab used to be super skinny, and then I saw him maybe like 3 months ago, Fab or something like that. My man Fab was looking great. My man definitely had the muscles. I don't know if you listen to music or you watch an anime or something, but something inspires everybody to want to work out and do more. You know what I'm saying? Stiff power. I don't know what stiff power is, but my man said stiff power. My goodness. I watch Twitch or listen to music. See, everybody has their thing. Yo, question real quick. Yo, Fab, is Tekken 7 like that much better? Like, are you actually seeing yourself being able to play online against people across the country? I make my own music when I'm feeling it. Exactly. Because I'm here. Everybody's telling me that Tekken 7 online is OD. It is that good, but okay, talk to me, but everybody's saying it's OD. Everybody's saying it's OD, but I know my man Fab will always keep it real with me. I want to see what he has to say. Still some issues here and there with stuttering, but it's amazing overall. Okay. Oh yeah, I like grape soda, man. I'm trying to, cause I'm stuck. I'm legit stuck in the 192 area, right? When I have clothes on, I'm 195. When I have my clothes off, I'm like 192. I am stuck. So I know for a fact I'm not gonna get under 190 unless I actually, work out and shit like that. So I'm trying to eat less. Like what I had for breakfast, to be honest with you, I ate what the fuck is this shit called? Sweet potato pie, and that's it. I just had a sweet potato pie. I tried to not eat as much. You understand? I'm like 5'10"ish. I'm like 5'9", very close to 5'10", pretty much. So when I go to the doc, they be like, you're 5'10", but I know I'm not 5'10" on the dot. It has to be like 5'9" and change. I am not a Capricorn. I am an Aries. So wait, Fab said that's what I'm trying to get. I'm like 190. Oh, 174. Oh, so you're trying to gain weight. See, because if you got to my weight, but with your physique, that shit would be OD. That shit would be OD. You don't need to be 192. Hit 200 and lift. Yeah, but I wanna. The thing is, Jay, is that I have sleep apnea. So I wanna lose this weight anyway. When you have sleep apnea, you need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. Because there'll be times where you just don't breathe. You don't breathe. Yo, Fat, like, if dead ass, man, we got to talk. Yeah. We got to talk. You ever try low carbs? I never got into shit like that, though. I always used to work out. When I was younger, you can ask Fab. I was always skinny, but I was always cut up. I was always working out and shit like that. And then as I got older, I started going out to the lounges, not really clubs, but the lounges and shit like that. And then everything changed, and I drank a lot of Coronas, drank a lot of beer, and I would wake up, eat, drink, and then that was it. So muscle weights more than fat, baby boy. You got the best body right now. Once you lift, you shred the fat and gain muscle. That's the thing, though. I still want to lose the weight, regardless. And like you said, muscle weight's more than fat. So the whole thing is that I want to lose the weight to see if my sleep apnea actually, not that I'm saying that it goes away, but I want to see. That's grape soda and McFlurries. Yeah. So the whole thing is that I wanna see if I lose this weight, would it reduce my sleep apnea to the point that I'm able to sleep comfortable. For those that don't know, sleep apnea, you stop breathing while you sleep. Yeah, you actually stop breathing. So you know, you can actually reduce it. I don't think you can get rid of it, but you can reduce it to the point that it's no longer there really. And that you get that as you get older, Crown Real. You're 29 now. I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 March 31st. So the whole thing is that as you get older, you gotta keep your body in shape. Sleep apnea is serious, yeah. And I have that, like legit. That doesn't sound good for your brain, no, because you're stopping air from getting into your head. Why you don't get CPAP? Oh, that's the shit that breathes for you, right? Nah, because the thing is that I'm gonna keep that shit real. Working out kind of gets rid of it anyway. If you lose the weight, you get that. You get sleep apnea a lot of the majority of the times because you probably was really skinny and you put on so much weight that your body can't handle it. This is not my natural weight at all. At all. You know, there's some people that can actually, they'll be like they'll be my size, but they can actually carry that weight and they look better with that weight. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but have you seen somebody be the same height as you and maybe you're like 160 and then the other person the same height as you and they're like 180, but they carry it well? You understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Yeah, that's body type. Yeah, so pretty much with me, this is clearly not my not my weight division at all. When did you first realize you had sleep apnea? The headaches. You wake up with headaches and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Genetics, more curvy. Yeah. So the thing is that with sleep apnea, right? You develop headaches. Another thing that you notice is that not only the headaches, but you wake up like weird. You'll wake up like your breathing is a little bit different. You'll wake up like and like it's really weird, to be honest with you. It reduced a lot for me because when I was 230, before I lost this weight earlier, when I was like 230, that shit was every fucking night. You wake up gasping, right? Yeah. And the thing is, you wake up like that because your body realized that you wasn't breathing, so it wakes you up. Oh no, I might have that then. Yeah. Oh, you better go check that out. And the thing is, I don't know, like Lex, I don't know how much you weigh, but the thing is that that happens to a lot of people that gain so much weight, and then because you carry that weight for so long and you're not doing a lot of activities, you're not doing a lot of activities, it starts catching up. Another thing that I had was what the fuck is that shit called? And it was really bad. I'm just keeping it real because I want you guys to avoid this, right? Another thing that I used to have was I used to throw up in my sleep. And that's when I knew that I needed to lose weight. What the fuck is that shit called? But pretty much damn, that's, yeah, yep. And I'm telling you this because I don't want you guys to go through that. Bro, what? Yeah, you throw up in your sleep and you choke on it. That happened to me. It got really bad before March. Damn, what the fuck is it called? Yeah, throw up in your sleep. Acid reflux. There we go. So peep this, and I learned a lot. I learned a hell of a lot. So the acid reflux is because shit like this, right? You drink this before you go to sleep. No good. No good. That shit is actually really fucking bad. And the crazy thing is, what made me realize I need to get my shit together is when I told my mom, and my mom was like, listen, you got to get your shit together. I don't want to ever hear that you felt like you almost died. I didn't tell you guys this, but I'm keeping it. This is real talk time, right? I literally almost bit the bullet. Almost. So what ended up happening was I was getting it, but it wasn't bad, right? It wasn't like horrible. One night though, my dumbass, what the fuck? And it's liquor too. Okay? I forgot what I ate. I think it was like some Mexican food, right? So I ate some Mexican food and I went straight to sleep. Like a dumbass. Straight to sleep. The worst part is I didn't know that sleeping on a certain side actually stops the acid reflux. Okay? So I'm sleeping. And I woke up to the shit stuck right here. And I panicked. I panicked really bad to the fact that my eyes were I was tearing. And I had to slow myself down. And I started breathing through my nose real quick. And then like I pushed up my chest and then it came out. So when that happened, yo, I was tearing to the point that like I dropped with the throw up on my pillow and everything. I dropped. And then that's when I was like, remember when I was like, yo, I need to lose this weight, and I showed you guys that I lost the weight and everything like that? That's the reason why. Never said it, but that was the reason why I ended up eating differently and a whole bunch of shit. Never told that story, but that's real talk. It's real fucking talk. And I tell you this because I don't want y'all guys going through the same thing. God forbid, man. It is that was the closest thing to me, like holy shit, and I could not breathe. When I threw up after, you know when you come out the water and you're like, that's exactly what I was doing, but there was no fucking water. It was legit the acid reflux stuck in my throat. And then it was hard for me to talk too. It was actually really hard for me to talk because it was like it was like burning my fucking throat. Because it probably was stuck there for who knows how long until the point that my body realized that I'm not breathing no more. This is why I try to tell y'all, like, yo, gaining certain weight, after a while, I used to think like, yeah, I want to gain the weight. I'm tired of being skinny. Yo, for the people that don't gain weight, you are blessed. You don't want to deal with this type of nonsense, man. You don't. You really don't. So I found out multiple things to fix that whole acid reflux and my sleep apnea. Number one, the most important thing, this is going to sound crazy, sleeping on a certain side. Sleeping on a certain side. So what you want to do is you want to sleep on this side. Always want to sleep on this side. So I move around a lot, right? I move around a lot. And the thing is that I used to catch myself sleeping like this. I used to sleep on this side, wake up. The reason why I started choking is because I was sleeping on this side. For whatever reason, I forgot what was the reason, but pretty much, like, if you're not sleeping on this side, all that shit comes up. All that shit comes up. Right side causes your heart to work harder. Yeah, I believe so. Give me 1 second. Sleeping on your... And I learned from Google. I learned this from Google, which is why I was like, I started sleeping much better. Sleeping on your left side is thought to have the most benefits to your overall health. In this position, your organs are freer to get rid of toxins while you sleep. Still, either side can offer benefits in terms of sleep apnea and chronic lower back pain relief. And the thing is, I sleep with a pillow between my legs all the time. You don't have to stick to one side the entire night. Is sleeping bad on the left side for your heart? Let's see. If you sleep on your right side, the pressure of your body smashes up against the blood vessels, then returns to your ticker. But sleeping on your left side or your right side, not squish, is supposed to potentially increase blood flow back to your heart. And anything you could do to help your most important organ pump. This is why you have to sleep on that side. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but it is really good to sleep here, man. That's why I do that all the time, man. As soon as I had that situation happen, I didn't really tell anybody. I told my mom. And then after that is when I had to change up a lot of things, how I eat. I tried to, I did it yesterday. So what ended up happening was I ended up getting chicken fried food. I got bacon burger and cheese fries because I didn't eat the entire day. Y'all know how it is when I'm here. Yo, I barely drink water, which I changed that, right? I try to drink as much water or drink something. I try to at least drink something. I don't like to eat really when I'm commentating and when I'm doing the stream and stuff like that, but I at least try to drink something. But yesterday what I did was I ate a bacon burger and cheese fries. When I did that, I didn't go to sleep right away because the thing is you have to let it digest. You have to give it 30 to 40 minutes. So I ended up staying up, and I'm like, all right, you know, I have to be able to. Oh my mom is cool, definitely cool. So the thing is that I had to literally stay up for a little bit, and then I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm good. Then go to sleep, and I was great. You fuck with green tea? I don't, but I should. I heard there's a lot of benefits for that, right? You stop drinking the brown water. I don't really drink it that much, to be honest with you. I only drink it when I get on the stream, when I'm feeling that day to do so. If I'm like in a good mood and I want to drink that brown water, the fire water, then I do so. Look, now my mom advertising. See what y'all making her do? She came out with the advertising. She said, green tea. I drink it every night. My goodness, man. Sheesh. Look. See, now y'all getting her started with this whole thing. Look, she coming out here. Look, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Look. Oh, my gosh. She said, I drink this every night, green tea. All right, get out of here. Thank you. Stop trying to take up my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. It's my stream, not yours. Said green tea. Oh, man. And lemon ginger. Everybody say hi. Oh, she ain't got no Twitch. You crazy? Yeah. Oh my God. See, they can't see you. Look, now she say hi. Listen, she's like a kid, okay? She said, you guys be safe, and she did some Japanese anime stuff. What was that? She said, you guys be safe. Oh, my goodness, man. Sheesh. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, man. Yeah, but and she gave me vitamin C. I haven't took those, but I know I need to. I know I definitely need to, so. I know. And the nasal spray, which I have a nasal spray so now I have a new thing that's going on with my body. I have a new thing. I don't know if you guys have, like with me, on my left side, every time I wake up, my left side is running. My nose, my left side is like, it runs real quick and then it stops. And I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's been my thing for quite some time. And I'm like, man, this sucks. This sucks. I need to definitely cut that up. So I don't know if it's like sinuses or something, but it legit clears up. The minute I wake up, it's gone. It's legit gone. It's allergies, right? Yeah. The thing is, your body starts to experience a lot more stuff as you get older, unfortunately. Get a humidifier for your room. I got an AC. I haven't used that shit in years though. Sounds like allergies, right? Yeah, everybody's been telling me that. That's the thing though. Like, yo, you start to experience new things in life as you get older. So when I was younger, right, I used to be close to these trees over here, right? I used to play around. I never had a problem. As I got older, before they made this new building here, those trees started fucking with me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why my eyes is getting teary and my nose was running? But then when I moved away, it was gone. So it's like, yo, you start to experience new shit as you get older. It sucks, man. Absolutely fucking sucks. Getting old sucks. I'm getting random shit happening to me too. Yeah. It happens, man. Like I said, I'll go to sleep. I'll be good, right? I wake up. It's like that quick. You know, remember the anime? Like the booger be coming out real quick. And then they like, and it goes up. So pretty much I have that stupid ass shit. But then it will be gone like legit in a minute. And then it's completely gone for the entire night. The entire fucking night, man. And I'm just like, the fuck is this shit? Why is it gone? I don't understand. Stop talking like a boomer. Listen, man, if that's what I am, then that's what I am. I am a boomer. I'm about to be 30. All I drink is Red Bull and vodka, no water for my man. That is not healthy for your life at all. All you drink is, first of all, Smooth Viper does that shit. Smooth Viper, all he fucking does is drink Red Bull. That shit is not good for your heart. I hope he's trolling. I really hope he's you know that there's people that really do that. Smooth Viper actually drinks. Oh, you playing? Smooth Viper drinks. He drinks Red Bull on a regular. He doesn't drink it. because he's tired. He drinks it because he actually likes it. That shit is not good. That shit is not good. For some reason, DR Move, you might not be lying. You might be telling the truth, but now you like, oh shit, I'm on blast right now. Let me say that I was lying. Let me say that I'm lying. Neo Judai, what is good, man? What's going on? And y'all know y'all can't drink too much water either. Y'all can't drink too much water. Drinking too much water is not good. You have to drink a certain amount. Don't over drink water. Get that man some agua. I do crack only when I'm with a bitch, though. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, man. Sheesh. What the fuck? That might actually be true, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers do anything for some pussy, man. Y'all be doing anything for some pussy. Y'all be doing the craziest shit. Be ready for that money match. Keep talking. Oh, shit. What the fuck is going on? What do you mean don't drink too much water? If you drink too much water, I forgot what it is, but it's like, it's not good for your body. Too much. You are right, though. Too much of anything is not good. Yep. Sounds crazy, though, Heavenly 17, but you can't drink crazy amount of water. Yo, Marvin, take it easy. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Water poisoning. Yep. It's a real thing. It's actually a real thing. All water is bad. It needs to be re-cleansed before you drink. Crazy. Very true, Blue. But the thing is that even having too much water is not a good thing, man. Increases water weight, and you don't want that either. You don't want that. Check your pee. You want a slightly yellow tint. Which is crazy, right? You would think that you want it to be cleared, but when you ask the doctors, they say for it to be slightly yellow. You have to drink 24 gallons a day of water. Anything more than that is too much. Too much water actually dehydrates you, but cleaning out your sodium. 1 gallon a day is best, I believe. Wait, I just noticed. You said 24 gallons. Yeah, I'm bugging. He meant 24 ounces. Yeah. I just realized that. Dr. Jonathan Bumfart. Listen, I'm out here. All right? I'm out here. Shit. Listen, I know people in the field. Like I told y'all before. So I have that one friend that's a scientist, and then my other friend is a fucking doctor. And then I had another friend that was a fucking cop. So I know a lot of shit when it comes to the stuff like this, man. Not a lot, though. But clearly, this is why I have the knowledge and I'm able to, share it with the world. You spend too much time with June. Who? Who spent too much time with June? Not me. Yo, Control Freak 99. What is good? Veterinary Medicine 2. Didn't someone try to drink like 20 gallons of water in one day for Nintendo Wii or some shit and they died from it? Wow. I never heard of that, but that's fucking crazy. Yo, Nintendo, yo. Yo, this is what I wanted to also talk about. Yo, Nintendo is fucking ridiculous. I don't care what anybody says. Yo, the world was mad at Nintendo. Yeah, had the free Melee and all this other shit and yada yada. Yo, all of that shit disappeared when Sephiroth appeared. My goodness. Everybody was like, yo, don't show Nintendo no love. Don't talk about them. Yo, free publicity. Y'all giving them this and that. Y'all all fucked up. When that Sephiroth intro came out, when he came down, gliding down, fucking cutting off the boss head or whatever he did, everybody was supposed to be like this. Whatever, man. That shit is whack. Whatever. Like, I don't care. It's Sephiroth. Oh, well. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to be about it. Everybody was like, oh, it's fucking amazing. This shit is so good. Oh, my God. Y'all all fucked up. Because y'all were not supposed to do that at all. When Nintendo came out with that whole video, y'all was supposed to act like that shit was nothing. Y'all motherfuckers suck. Y'all cannot compose yourself, man. How are y'all like free Melee? And then Nintendo comes out with some hype ass shit and y'all can't even contain your fucking hype. Y'all supposed to make everything Nintendo do look like shit, including that motherfucker. And Sephiroth is ridiculous. He is ridiculous. It's Big Daddy Sephiroth, though. Or I understand. Listen, I fucking love Final Fantasy VII, and especially the remake. I love the shit out that game. That game was fucking ridiculous. But, dude, if I was down with the free melee, I would legit try to tell everybody, yo, whoever comes out, it don't matter who it is. It could have been Crash Bandicoot, Sephiroth. It don't matter. Genos. Whoever it is, you guys cannot get hype. As a matter of fact, we don't talk about that. We leave that shit alone. Especially the very well-known people in the Smash community, right? All the figures in the community, they were supposed to act like that shit was nothing. And y'all all fucked up. Y'all all fucked up. Because if we go and we put fucking Smash reactions, hold on. Look at that. That shit put it on its own, right? Here we go. Of course, nobody. The only one, I know Max genuinely loves Cloud, but he's not part of the free melee, right? Look at this shit. Look. Free melee? Nah. Free melee? Hungry Box? Because you're definitely the one. Look. Why? Why, dude? Why? Uh-huh. Look, Esan, free melee, right? Uh-huh. Y'all all, look at this. 172, 164, 130, $500,000, fucking $250,000. You guys all fucked up. Y'all all fucked up. And I get it. Everybody got to have this type of face. I get it. It sells. I respect it. Listen, I respect it 100%, right? I respect it. I respect the face. I respect that you guys got to do that, but y'all all fucking suck. When I say y'all all fucking suck, I mean the people that were saying free melee, and then y'all did a reaction video to that. Y'all can't contain yourselves. And I guarantee next week, all the people that said free melee, y'all gonna play Ultimate Smash, and y'all gonna test out Sephiroth. Please, stop it, man. Stop it. Y'all can't say free melee, and then the minute Nintendo comes out with something, you guys are on Nintendo's dick. Y'all can't do that. Nah, it don't work like that. And I'm only saying this for the people that said free melee. Y'all can't do that, man. I understand how hype it is. I understand. Don't get me wrong. But y'all gotta stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. Don't say, yo, free melee, fuck Nintendo, all this other shit. And I get it, though. Nintendo has not been good to the Smash community. I understand completely. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm being a little too harsh with what I'm saying. I understand y'all completely. I come from the Smash community. That's why I started. You understand? I know that they only want Nintendo to support them or just stay out the way. I understand that. But then you guys are like free melee, fuck Nintendo, all this other shit. And the minute they drop Sephiroth, y'all really gonna come out with all this shit? Y'all are giving them free advertisement, which is what y'all said y'all didn't want to do in the first place. How does that make any sense? Y'all, just me scrolling down. It was 3 million views. That helps to sell all of their content. Y'all just said we be giving Nintendo free publicity. Let's stop doing that. Let's have free melee because they fucking with our shit. And the minute that they came out with Sephiroth, y'all did not stick to your guns at all. Y'all literally threw that whole free melee out. You're not allowed to do that no more, man. Sorry. You're not allowed to do that no more. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. The way y'all was supposed to do it is, oh, Sephiroth came out? Whatever. So what? Legit, y'all was supposed to do that. But the minute that people could make money out of it, y'all ain't think about that, man. No, listen, Jay, I be doing solo queues my entire life with that game. You got to build up your levels, though. You have to build up your levels before you can play rank. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being mad. I'm being mad real. I'm not trying to shit on the Smash community at all. They were supposed to stand strong. They were supposed to act like Sephiroth didn't mean shit. All the famous figures of the Smash community. I'm not even talking about only Melee. I'm also talking about Ultimate. They were supposed to, like, I understand. You gotta give up. You gotta give up a little bit of that money. A lot of them make good money anyway. You gotta give up that money so Nintendo can understand. Yo, you see how we ain't advertised this shit? Your numbers could have been way more, but we not giving you this free publicity no more. Fuck that. Fuck that. Chill. Yo, Sean, chill. Sephiroth is OD, all right? You about to get booted. You about to get booted. So my whole thing, what is free Melee? So free Melee started happening because Nintendo was doing some fucked up shit to the Nintendo community. I don't care if they're like, oh, but there's rapists in there and there's molesters and pedophiles and all this other shit. Y'all think that don't exist in every single fucking community? Y'all don't think there's bad people in every single community? You're fucking living a false life. Take the blanket off your face and realize the type of world that we live in. There's fucked up people in every single community. That doesn't mean that Nintendo should not support the community. That just means that those people that are bad should be the fuck out. That's it. Delete it. Nah, the blanket. You know why I said blanket, Shamar? You know why I said blanket? AKA the security blanket, dude. Everybody, because the thing is, a lot of parents do that. They have the security blanket and they put it over you. That's why I said blanket. I didn't say security blanket, but I said the blanket because you put it over your entire body to kind of protect you from all the harm of the world. That's why I said that. So the thing is, they have this blanket, and the thing is that they shroud themselves from the real issues of the world. They don't want to see the problems that we have going on. They rather ignore it and try to avoid it if possible. But in all honesty, you living, you're going to experience something bad. And it's all up to you to determine how you're going to handle that situation. Yeah, no problem, Jay. Take it easy. You hit me up. I'm here. All I do is stay home. You hit me up. It came out that major corporations have wanted to pour hundreds of thousands of dollars into Smash tournaments and make it a big esports, but Nintendo blocked them on every front and pretended to support us by sponsoring our events, which basically means we have to run Nintendo ads. Yes, and which is what they did. And the thing is, they weren't paying these companies. Nintendo wasn't paying these companies at all. But they're like, okay, we're going to allow you to run these tournaments, whatever the case may be. You got to play our ads and put it on your stream and run it every 40 minutes or whatever. So, they were doing that, but Nintendo just does not believe in competitive esports. They don't want nothing to do with that, which is really fucking weird. They could benefit off of that. Excuse me. What corporation, what company does not want to make money? And the players and the community in general want to bless this company because they love the content that they provide. And yet Nintendo does not want to do it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. There was a Splatoon tournament, right? A community fucking the fuck is it called? There was a Splatoon tournament that was supposed to go down. And because the Splatoon tournament had the players had Smash Brothers names and shit like that, they legit canceled it. They also screwed over the Splatoon community by canceling a tournament stream. But they did that. They legit did that because they had Smash Brothers names. You gotta be fucking kidding me. They actually did. They canceled it. Because they wanted to support they wanted to support Smash Brothers. They canceled their own stream. You know how fucked up that is to do that? They're going to bless this company whether or not Nintendo wants to be a part of their community. That's the sad part, though, Syken. That's the sad truth. Because they cannot contain themselves. You know, Smash Brothers has the biggest community out of all the FGC, right? Like, even if you don't want to count them in the FGC, that's fine. You don't have to. But it's still a fighting game. Still a fighting game. And they destroy every fighting game, by far. They destroy every fighting game. Because they be having 2,000 to 3,000 players off of one game. We be having 1,000 to 2,000 for like 20 games. Yo, Smash Brothers is fucking serious. Smash Brothers is fucking serious. The problem is Nintendo don't give a fuck. Because they're like, dude, we're going to make our money. We don't need to do extra for whatever the case is. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I never did. Because I'm like, yo, y'all can make way more money. If they were to be like, you know what? Let's get involved. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yo, the community will lose their shit. The community will actually lose their shit. And the support will be so real that it will surpass all the numbers that we have, right? I don't know what was the highest numbers we ever had for Evil, right? If Nintendo was to support that, it will blow whatever the highest numbers were out the water by, who knows? I would say like a good 3,000. If Nintendo was to support Melee, if it was to support Ultimate, yo. I may hate Valve's lack of communication, but many of the decisions have been to everyone's benefit, including theirs. Nintendo, however, is an abhorrent company. Many of the decisions embarrass the developers, fans, and the late Satoru Iwata. Here's some proof. My goodness. And it says 43,000 likes. This is a crazy-ass thread. My goodness. Yeah, you guys can read this. I'm going to read this later. It's a lot. It's actually a lot. I'll show y'all briefly. But it's a lot, man. Fuck. And this came out December 7th, so this was a couple of days ago. My goodness. This is a hell of a lot, man. I don't want to go further down because there might be some pictures with nudity and then I'm going to get fucked. and then Twitch is going to ban me. Nah, no name. I think they were like that regardless. If you want me to be real, I think Nintendo was like that regardless. With Iwata being there. Before and after. A lot of people have been asking me this. Do you guys really want to see me run a Tekken? The only way I would run a Tekken tournament series if my man Fab was to be my partner in it. That's it. That's literally it. If Fab wanted to partner up with me to do a Tekken series, I would heavily invest. You see how I invest myself into Dragon Ball FighterZ? I would heavily invest into Tekken 7. Only if Fab was to agree to be my partner in that. That's it. That's the only way I would do it. Guilty Gear, I don't know. Bring back Power Rangers. I'm about to bring you back outside this chat and ban you for life. Don't bring that up here. Fuck that. Even I truly want the success of Power Rangers, but I don't like the direction it's going for the longest. I'm sorry, man. Power Rangers. Guilty Gear, maybe. Guilty Gear's graphics is fucking beautiful. It is fucking beautiful, right? The thing is about Guilty Gear, I don't like, and I had the same problem. The same exact issue with Power Rangers, the same exact issue with Granblue. Can anybody guess what are those issues? You see, I said those two. Yo, Fran, what is going on? Y'all seen that I said those two, right? So what y'all think my issue is when it comes to those games? Somebody already said it. Nope, not a block button. What the fuck? Block button. Yep, 2 people said it. 2 people said it. Nah, not one-touch kill. You can't one-touch kill in Granblue? Nah, I don't mind combos being easy. It's legit characters and lack of content. Those are the 2 things those games are fucking missing. And I'm afraid that Guilty Gear is going to run into the same issue because they're trying to get that game out kind of fast. Why is it? Here's another real talk. Let's have another real talk, man. Let me drink this real quick. This is another fucking real talk. Here's my issue. Here's my motherfucking issue. Okay? Why do these companies with these sequels keep coming out with a really low character count? It's one of the worst things you can do. I think I would rather wait a whole nother year and have an extra, like, I think the character count should always be, when you have a sequel, I think it should always be 20 and more. Street Fighter V I thought was bad when it had 16 characters. The only reason why I found it okay, because we was at that time and point coming into a new era of fighting games, right? So the thing is like, okay, 16 characters and then 6 more characters to make it 24. And then, you know, it was super hype, right? Like, at that time, Street Fighter V came out. You know what I'm saying? It failed miserably. It's called money. Very true, Syken. Let me continue, though. So the whole thing is that these companies want to sell these characters. Instead of just have these characters be out. Clearly, when they sell the characters, they could just make a shitload more, right? But the thing is that I also feel like it hurts. It hurts the longevity of the game. It hurts the lifespan of the game. Because the thing is that, let's say I'm playing the game. They try to give you every type of character, right? They try to give you that archetype. They try to give you the grappler. They try to give you the tall body, the small body. They try to give you every type of character. The thing is, not every character is going to be appealing. There's going to be a big character in the game I might not appeal to, though, right? And then I'm going to be like, this shit sucks, right? I'm going to be just like that. So the thing is that I want to be able to have at least 20 characters. You have 2 of each. You have at least 2 big bodies or 2 grapplers, right? For example, Street Fighter 4 had 2 big-ish bodies. They had Zangief and then they had Abel. So you had big body Zangief, who was slow, but once he gets in, he had the crazy pressure. He had the 360, all that shit. But then you could also have Abel, who also was a big body character on a smaller scale, though. But he also moved faster. But he was more on strikes than as opposed to trying to get you with that command grab. You understand? So they had different type of characters, but they had 2. No different than, oh, we have Ryu, but we also have Ken. Now, Street Fighter 4 in the arcades came out with 16 characters. But when it came out to PS3 and Xbox 360, it actually came out with 25 characters. The additional characters was Gen, Rose, Sakura, Dan, Cammy, and I think Seth. Was it Seth? Oh, no, Goken? It was like 5 or 6 extra characters, right? And you unlocked them. Fei Long, there we go. And it was super cool to be able to do that. It was super fun. They had those characters in, you got to unlock them, and it gave you a nice variety of characters for you to choose and be able to test out. Marvel 3, when it came out, right? Marvel 3 came out, you had 30 characters, right? Or 35. I don't know if it was 35. What was it? 34, 35, some shit like that. And then they had 2 DLC characters. DJ, DJ came out super. DJ came out in super. DJ came out. They had 10 characters for Super Street Fighter 4. They had 10 characters. I remember when I saw that, I was super hyped. Super Street Fighter 4 was so fucking fun, man. So fucking fun. You had DJ, T-Hawk, Hakan, Jury, and then you had a shitload of characters. A Don. Yo, that game. And you had 2 supers, Cody Guy, Ibuki. No, Elena didn't come out to the very end. Dudley, yup. That right there was fucking love. Even if they sold that game for $40, it came out with new supers and animations, right? You had 2 ultras you can pick. So that was OD. You also had way more characters. The online significantly got better. You actually had a 8 room spectator. It fixed up a lot of problems. And it was so much content for $40. And I felt like that was actually love. You know when I felt like Capcom started going down that bad route? Street Fighter X Tekken. That's when they were like, yo, I think we can get away with murder. Deadass. I felt like Capcom was like, yo, I think we can get away with murder. And guess what? That shit bit them in the ass big time. That they were only able to do Street Fighter X Tekken, Street Fighter X Tekken 2012. That's it. And you notice that game came out after Street Fighter 4. And Street Fighter 4 still lasted way longer than Street Fighter X Tekken. Lasted way longer. Because they fucked up with that DLC fiasco. They fucked up so bad. And when they did that, they were in trouble. Their sales were low. The DLC sales and that were low. Because somebody was like, dude, I'm able to play all these characters, the 12 additional characters, I'm able to play them right now. I remember when I saw that, it was on Event Hubs. Dude was playing all of the characters. Fully fleshed out. That was a spit to everybody's face. And Capcom fucked up bad, man. That was some OD greedy shit. It was OD greedy. I'm going to get to that, Lex. So, it sucks. But back in them days, what I was getting at is that the characters were plentiful. Okay? In this era, I don't think it should be a thing to have 10 characters, 12 characters, 15 characters. When you have a sequel. Power Rangers, I somewhat excuse and somewhat not. Because Power Rangers is a team-based game. It's a 3v3. But they only had like 9 characters. Right? So it's like, it wasn't really diverse. But the game had potential. The game had a lot of fun. But it was too little bit of characters. Did they, Psychen? Are you sure? I don't remember that, to be honest with you. I mean, they did, but it wasn't to the extent of characters. Because you already had the characters there, right? Granblue, you got to give a pass to. No, I'm not. Here's the reason why I'm not going to give them a pass. So, the thing about Granblue, and the reason why I don't give them a pass, is because the whole thing when it comes to Granblue, they had 11 characters. Do you know that company? You know how much money they make every fucking month? Go look at that company and see how much money they make. Go look at how much money they make. Go look. That RPG game? Go look. So if you think that 11 characters was good, Cry Games made billions of a game that cost peanuts to make. So the thing is, that game, they just made it. They was like, let's see how it turns out. And hey, to the people that made that game, beautiful. At the end of the day, a lot of people praise that game. They still show support to it. That's a beautiful thing. But yo, how can we have a fighting game when they make millions of dollars every month? Millions of dollars every month. And you bring another game with only 11 characters and half-ass content. Bullshit. Bullshit. I've been letting Twitch Prime slide all day. I only advertised subbing one time, and it was a joke at that. Y'all know what it is, man. When it's real talk, I don't give a fuck about any of that, man. No disrespect. So my thing is that they did that, and it's like, they're gonna sell the DLC. And they sold the DLC came out, I kid you not, for Granblue Fantasy Versus, like a month and a half later. And then they were chugging out those DLC characters every month. And I'm like, yo, that's mad cool, but it's not. Because to be honest with you, those characters were probably already finished. Granblue, no name. Trust me, I know this. I tell Treefolio this. I tell them I don't know if that community is gonna last. Not because the community don't like the game. Not because of that. Because the community is tired of half-ass shit. And I don't blame them. I actually think that game is fun. It's a little bit on the dry side, but I think that game is fun. I like my character, right? But, dude, did y'all see Season 2? Did y'all see Spooky and his Twitter and all the shit that he put out? I'm like, yo, why? That game sold, I think, like 500,000 copies. And mind you, for it to sell that much, I'm like, yo, company, hey, y'all barely put out anything. The story mode is legit. Characters coming in, they talk, and they say something, and their reactions is like, but would you like to see me go kill this guy? And then the other person will be like, yeah, I would like to see you give him a fucking slashing to his face. And then the other person will be like, maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Like, yo, simple ass shit. Simple ass shit. That story mode was, I seen the kill stage play it, and I'm like, yo, dogs, man. I'm like, yo, this story mode is trash. That's mobile RPGs in a nutshell. Yeah, but guess what? You said it correct, no name. Mobile RPG. This shit is on a PS4, fucking Xbox One. From a company that has billions. Why the fuck are we getting some whack ass shit? That story mode is literally a beat 'em up next to no content. It's trash. When I saw the kill stage play that, I was so mad. Cause I like RPGs like that. I like beat 'em up RPGs. I think they're super fun. Right? Streets of Rage has more content. That's sad. And I heard Streets of Rage 4 is fire. I heard that shit is fire. Genshin Impact is legit, but the problem is the gacha rates. They're horrid. I don't know what you mean by gacha rates, because I'm not really into all that shit. If you could break that down to me, Sykin, or anybody at that. I really don't know what that means exactly. I would like to learn, though. I don't take offense to games making a shit ton of money. I don't mind that a company makes a shit ton of money, but, yo, give us some fucking solid content. Give us some solid content. Oh, pull rates. The chances to pull rare things is super bad. Wow. Oh, so that way you can get the money. Oh, no different than fucking going to the casinos. Okay, thank you. What is TLDR? I forgot what that means too. Oh, yeah. No, I know what that means. It's a casino. Yeah, it's a virtual casino. Too long, didn't read. Got you. Thank you so much, guys. It's a virtual casino. Pretty much, that's what it is. I got you. So that's the whole thing. Is like, yo, make your money, right? If you're giving us good shit, I don't mind giving you money. The problem is why are you giving us this game and then like it's whack? Like the content is not really there. You're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it was bare bones. Yo, you know why I fuck with Mortal Kombat 11 even though I think the game is dry? Because the content is fucking OD. Nobody can shit on Mortal Kombat 11's content. Okay? You can shit on the gameplay, but the overall package is fucking ridiculous. That shit is worth more than $60. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That shit is worth more than $60. The graphics is amazing. Okay? When you see them talk, that animation is better than fucking Cyberpunk 2077. Like the facial muscles and everything actually move. The voice acting is amazing. It's hard, yo. It's hard to compete with NetherRealms. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of hard to compete, man. Ed Boon does an amazing job. Amazing job. The fucking fatalities is OD. For the Lin Kuei. For the Lin Kuei. I'm Sub-Zero and I'm ready to bust that ass and then freeze you. Lucky Lover, thank you so much. So the thing is that, like, why we can't get good content like that? And guess what? Them providing good content and continue to provide content, they've been making so much money, as they should. Because guess what? Yeah, the music is whack. That's whatever. But the sound effects is fucking amazing this game. It wasn't too good in Mortal Kombat 10. They made sure if the music was whack, the sound effects was OD. Bum1six3. Oh, man. But I don't care about story. I just want to push buttons. Street Fighter V released like that. People were mad it got released the way it did. Even though the story coming later was free and shit. Yeah, but that's you, Sykin. I prefer to have content with that $60. I understand because you're a competitive player. Try to look at it from everybody's view. I mean, they backed by Warner Brothers, so they got movie rights, leverage that IP. Oh, absolutely, Joe Rod, absolutely. But still, they still got to make the content, even if they got the backing. They still got to make it, though. The only mistake NetherRealm made for Mortal Kombat 11 turning down Mick Gordon, the music producer of Doom. Oh, he wanted to make the music? That would have been sick. That actually would have been sick. The music in Doom is sick. I like it a lot. It gets you amped to fight people and shit. If the game is $60, I want what I paid for, and that's it. I respect that, yes. And the thing is, I'm going to keep it real. Granblue is not a $60 game, but they sold that shit for $60, gave us 11 characters, right? They gave us 11 characters, different skins on swords, and a whack-ass, weak-ass story mode, and the online is not even good. The online is not even good. Sorry. The battle phase of the game is great to me because I like that there's no combat factors, and I like that it's footy based. I could see why people get involved with Granblue because the game is actually fun to play and the graphics is nice, and I actually like the voices too. Funny enough, I like the voices. But real talk, that game is not a $60 game. Not to me. Maybe to somebody else, but nah. Like, Mortal Kombat 11, it's beyond a $60 game. If they was to charge $80, I'd be like, that's fine. I know some people be like, nah, Bum, you bugging. Yeah, I'm bugging. Did you see how many costumes every character has? How many skins every character has? They have 3 variations per character. I'm not getting too crazy. Think about it, Scruff. Look at how much content they added. They gave out 2 stories. Whoa. They got better with the animations. I don't know what you talking about. Do you not see the throws? Do you not see Kung Lao's throw when he fucking... Do you not see fucking Shao Kahn? He be like, ping, ping. You're bugging. The throws and the animations is so much better than what it used to be. That shit is nowhere near robotic how it was when they first came out with Injustice and Mortal Kombat 9. That shit is stiff. Go look at Kung Lao's fucking throw and tell me that shit don't get you hype. My man, stop. Stop. That game animation is gotten so much better. You know what it is? People like to carry that mindset because they like, oh man, it was like that when they first came out. Well, they grew out of that shit. I never watched an IP Man movie. I never did. I know that comes from IP though, but I never watched the movie. I know. Y'all about to scorch me, right? I know. I'm ready. I didn't even want to bring it up because I was like, I know this chat is about to fuck me up if I say this. But am I man enough to say this right now in front of 560 people? I guess I'm about to die. Oh, man. I know. And there's a bunch of them, too. I got to get into it. Listen, I finished one show. Now, I watched Blood of Zeus on Netflix, and now I'm watching Castlevania. Castlevania, that first episode is kind of crazy, man. Castlevania, that first episode, they burned that motherfucker. They burned his wife, and he said, y'all got a year to get out of here and make amends. Yo, they stood there for a year. That man brought out all the demons. That man brought out all the fucking demons. The only thing I don't like about Netflix animes or cartoon shows, except for Castlevania so far, is that the animations suck. The animations be like, yo, you hear the music, it'll be like, ha, 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 ha. It'll be like, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing great. And how about you? Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit. That shit is garbage. It's so fucking choppy, dogs. It's so fucking choppy. Blood of Zeus story was really cool, though. Right? That's the reason I watched it. But, yo, dude, the animation sucks. Animation sucks. Seven Deadly Sins, I never noticed this until people started bringing this up. When I was getting hype about the show, right? Then the third season, people like, yo, you're going to see the third season. I still didn't notice, though. Because I was blinded by the first and second season. But then I started realizing, I said, yo, it looks like they cutting down on animation, right? Like, I was like, yo, they definitely cutting out animation. And they started censoring. The blood and all that shit. They started, but here's the funny part, No Name, is that in some cases, the blood was actually blood. And then other times, it was fucking white. I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? And I started realizing that, and I was like, yo, this looks bad. So I'm watching Blood of Zeus, and the minute I watched it, I start seeing it, and I start seeing all the choppy animation right away. And I said, yo, this is a Netflix thing. They got good stories, right? But this shit right here, this animation sucks. So I'm watching Castlevania. I said, oh, man, I really want to watch this show, but the animation's about to suck, right? Nah, it's good so far. And not only is the animation good, the fucking drawings, the designs of the characters and everything is ridiculous. The Castlevania is looking really fucking good. Really fucking good. From animation to the colors that they chose to apply to the characters and the animations as well. I mean, and the art design as well. But I don't know. I'm still scared, man. I'm still scared that when I get to season 2 or the end of this season, it's going to start looking bad. The voices are great. The voices are actually... right now, Castlevania, I'm on the 3rd episode. I'm going to watch it after I'm done with the stream. So far, it is really fucking good. That first episode had me hyped. My man said, y'all got a year to make amends and leave. The fucking humans, of course, like dumbasses, stood there. Yo, he came out with the whole squadron. Wiped out everybody. Yo, you know what was crazy? When that monster had the baby in its teeth, and you could see the blood coming out the baby. I said, yo, they really did that. I said, damn, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. That's what I'm talking about, though. Don't hold back on the story. Tell it how you see it in your vision. I don't like censored shit. If somebody sees a vision how they want it, let them tell the story. Whether you see it fucked up or not, that's whatever. But let them tell the story, man. Not everything is all good and dandy in this world. When I saw that, I said, oh, I know what type of show I'm getting into. I saw the baby was in the demon's mouth. And then you could see in the next screenshot, the mom was like, no. And you see the blood in the baby's crib. I said, yo, they don't give a fuck. Oh, you should. I mean, if it's good. If it's good, then yeah. Somebody said, did I ever watch what show? My bad, man. I'm greatly into all this shit right now, man. So far, 3 seasons of Castlevania are great. Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Because that's exactly what I want to hear. This Vinland Saga shit, Vinland Saga. Nah, I never heard of that. I'm definitely gonna start catching up on Attack on Titan too. Yeah, Attack on Titans is another show that's like almost like they don't give a fuck, but they do. Don't be fooled. They do. Vinland Sage is OD. I don't even know what's that. I never heard of it or anything of the sort. We got into anime to the point that I forgot the fuck I was talking about. I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
For the Lin Kuei, Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. You're not ready for this style of art, this style of fighting.
Yo. I fucking hate that Sub-Zero voice that they added. Like it was like a DJ and they put his voice in. Shit was trash though. That shit was absolute trash. Yo, Barbatos 9, what is good? What is MHA? What is that? Monster Hunter Alliance? Oh, man. I don't know what the fuck is that. Manhunt. All. My Hero Academia. Oh, that shit is trash? How Netherlands puts out tons of content, but other places don't? What do you mean by that, Spooby? Yo, White FGC, take it easy, man. Stay blessed, dude. My Hero's meh? It's not that good? Whenever I see MH, the first thing I think is Monster Hunter. I'm going to just keep it real. I never saw My Hero Academia, so. My Hero ain't never trash. Oh, shit. Y'all guys are getting into it. My Hero Academia is very shoujin for what it's worth, which is, I guess that's a good thing, bad thing, right? I think that's definitely a good thing, bad thing. You caused this, bum. I was talking about Mortal Kombat and content. Now I remember. Overlord is OD as well. Check it out. Okay. So my whole thing is, let me get back to what I was saying on some real talk shit. So the whole thing is that these companies, they got millions of dollars, man. Millions of dollars. I don't like when a sequel comes out and the sequel comes out with like a little bit of characters. Peep. Guilty Gear Strive has 15 characters. Not even 16. They got 15 characters. And then they already announced DLC. I think it was like 4 or 5 characters, right, for DLC. My thing is that Guilty Gear in general has like 40 characters. Why are we not getting 20 plus characters in the game? Why are we not getting 20 plus characters in Guilty Gear Strive? We legit got only 2 new characters from what I seen, right? We have I forgot what the guy's name, but the big black vampire and the small girl with the dog. My man put out money signs. Only 15, Bernie. And I think they rushed it as well. I think maybe they was going to come out with more characters. If not, then Nakayuri and Giovanna. Oh, my man Cujo's out here. Oh, man. The thing is, Arx has been doing this shit for a minute now. Yeah, bro. My main ain't on Strive. This sucks. And it's not like Johnny is not popular. He definitely is. But you know why, Lex? It's because they going to sell him. He's definitely a famous character. Giovanna is not thick, 18. You better stop. Y'all better stop calling girls thick that are not thick. Y'all better stop that shit. She is not thick. You could say she's pretty. She's attractive. She is not thick. Show me a picture. Let me see. Guarantee she ain't thick. The time it takes to make new animation characters on a new engine, they just want to get the game out and charge for DLC and characters drip line. That's the problem, though, Sykin, because eventually people are going to get tired of that shit, dude. I think they're already tired of it, including me. My man 18 said she was thick, man. When I recall, she is not thick at all. I like her style, though. I like the art style and how they designed her. For real. I think the art style is really good. You know who? Okay, you know who was thick? That was unexpected. Chi-Chi is thick, if anyone. Chi-Chi from who? From Dragon Ball? I know you ain't just say Chi-Chi, right? I forget. You be saying some weird shit. I forget. You be saying some weird shit, Cujo. Thicker than anyone else on the show. No, she's not. Are you crazy? Did you not see Krillin's first shorty? Did you not see Krillin's first shorty? Can somebody send me a clip of her in that bathing suit? You want to see thick? You're bugging. Man, y'all memories be shot to shit. My man said, I'm definitely disgusted. How you even say that? How you even text that? They're business, so they want money. They're going to try whatever they can before the people straight up refuse their products, unfortunately. Yeah. It's not always like that, in all honesty, but a lot of the times it is. He bugging, though. Thick. She is definitely not thick, man. The hell is wrong with you? My man said Chi-Chi is thick, and then he said thicker than the other girls. Definitely not. Definitely not. You're bugging. Absolutely bugging. Anyway, so what I was going to say in Guilty Gear Strive, you know who's actually thick? From what it seems, it could be the coat, or it could actually just be her eating that Spanish food. But definitely, what's her name? Milla. Oh, I can't go deep into this because she's showing some butt cheeks, but she thick. Let me see how far. Let me see if I can show a screenshot. Wait, let me see if I can get it exactly on the screenshot. Damn, she got the cakes all out, and she's like muscular thick too. She is definitely on the thick side of things. I'm trying to find. And it's funny because on Cartoon Network, they had to definitely blur that shit out. I remember. And I was like, oh, shit, she's showing some cakes? My goodness. Yeah, this is not showing ass, so this is good. My man. How can you say Chi-Chi was thicker than her? What in the fuck are you smoking? You really said that? Man. Y'all talk about guidelines. Y'all know that there's way worse on this channel, right? I showed the thigh. Girls be showing their ass. They showed their actual cheeks. There was no cheeks. As long as I'm not showing the cheek. But they be showing. I guarantee. You want to go to the Just Chatting? Y'all want to go to the Just Chatting? I guarantee y'all going to see some cheeks. You're going to see some girl in the poolside. Hi, guys. And she going to show some ass cheeks. I'll be all right, man. That's what you call a bathing suit. Y'all need to go to the beach. It's a bathing suit, guys. You know, they actually wear that when they play volleyball professionally, and that could be shown here. Y'all wow, man. Y'all know that's a bathing suit, right? Damn, man. I gotta teach y'all, man. I gotta teach y'all the game. Don't get in trouble, Bum. She's showing thighs. Yo. Oh, man. You know what, though? I appreciate y'all being concerned, though. I appreciate y'all being concerned. No funny shit. I really do appreciate y'all being concerned, but it's a bathing suit. It's a bathing suit. It's okay. You can actually wear that. On stream at that. No. That's why I said, Pitbull. I appreciate them looking out. Even though I'm making fun of them, but, you know what I'm saying? At least, I'd rather that than them not, not saying anything. Y'all want to go to just chatting? The people be sleeping in the chat with 1K fucking viewers. Yep. No, I know Heavenly 17. I'm playing around, but it's a One Piece, dude. It's legit a One Piece. When the girls play volleyball and shit, they actually wear that, and that could be shown on stream. You know that X-football shit? You can stream that, because I already seen it. You can actually stream that on Twitch, right? You can stream that on Twitch, and you wouldn't get in trouble, because it's a competitive sport. You know what I also found out? You know that shit that I was like, oh, those girls, they be having their booties out, and they do the pole jumping or whatever. You can actually show that on Twitch. Somebody was doing it. You know why they're able to show that? Because it's considered a sport. I didn't know that. I thought I would get in trouble. I actually thought that I would get in trouble, but because it's considered a sport, you can't get in trouble. It's no different, not trying to even be funny. It's no different than like UFC, and they're fighting like in like super thigh high, and they got their nut cups and all that other shit. You can show all that, man. As long as it's a competitive sport, and they're not really showing like nipples and vagina or like dick and shit like that, it's fine. Yeah, the nut cups. I'm being dead ass, no name. I'm being dead ass. I'm just trying to put you on in case y'all do want to stream. You guys can actually stream that. You can stream all that shit. It's like ice skating. So if you ever watch ice skating, there'll be girls that they have their cheeks out, and it's considered viewable on Twitch. Female body painting isn't censored. Yep. And they have their breasts all out, but you just can't show the nipple, or you can't show the vagina line. Unfortunately, guys, guys can't do it because you just can't cover that area, man. Can't cover that area. Is porn a sport? Absolutely not. Come on, man. You know that shit ain't no sport, motherfucker. What you mean, is that a sport? Thick as fuck on the ice. Cujo, you better stop, man. I'm about to shoot you. It's a form of wrestling. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Man, listen. So, like I was, because now I'm in there, Bum. we are jumping to so much shit right now. My goodness. This man really compared to ice skating. Listen. I want Guilty Gear Strive to have more. And the thing is, what's making it worse, right? What's making Guilty Gear Strive worse is that they're trying to not have rank mode. Like, they're really trying to kill off the whole competitive thing when it comes to these games. Why? Do they not know that rank is an option? That's the beauty of options. You get to decide what you want to play. Why are they killing off rank? If anything, these companies should be improving on rank. And instead, they're taking it away. Because casual people complain about that. Them motherfuckers ain't going to be long. They're not going to last long enough anyway. Rank wasn't something that was played in Guilty Gear XRD, so it's not worth it to them. The problem is because the way they went about it, though. That's why. It's just, can we talk about how bad Fighters Rank and casual system is? Fighters Rank gotten better, which made it worse. Y'all realize that, right? Because it was so bad, it was so badly designed, that when they fixed the rank in Dragon Ball FighterZ, it made things a hell of a lot worse. To be fair, it splits the player base. It's like having. I disagree. You can't. You're not splitting no base. What are you splitting? You're not splitting anything. It's an option. There's no splitting. People are gonna buy the game regardless, and they're gonna play. They're gonna play whatever they want. Goofy fella, yeah, I've been streaming for quite some time with a lot of the real talk. You're not splitting anything, because at the end of the day, if people buy the game, a lot of people buy the game just for story. A lot of people buy just to design a character. A lot of people buy just to play the computer. A lot of people buy just to play on the couch with their friends. You'll be surprised that a lot of people actually don't even play online. The thing is that they fucked up with Dragon Ball because they allowed you to farm people, right? And that's where they went wrong. They allowed you to farm. Then they kept going back and forth with how rank should be. Should it be 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5? And then they made it back to infinite. Then they put it back to 2 out of 3. But by the time that they really cleaned it out, we have this shit where you notice I don't play rank no more, right? The reason why I don't play rank no more because everybody leaves. They don't want to play you. So it's not worth it no more. I legit waited an hour just to play one person. When I played that one person, that person ended up leaving. It's not worth it, man. And I used to actually like playing rank mode because that's how I met some of these players, right? Yo, you see what you're saying though, Sykin. See? You literally proved me right with what you just said. You're not even realizing. You literally just proved me right, Sykin. If you have 100 players, 50 want to play rank, 50 want to play casual, add one more game mode, and then people go 33, 33, 34. Dude, you're proving me right. You realize that, right? They're going to play whatever they want to play. You can't stop them, dude. You can't stop them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. They're just going to play amongst themselves. Casual players are not going to play rank mode because they don't want to lose. They don't want to have a losing record. They don't want to lose to somebody superior to them. They don't want to grow. They're going to play against the computer. They're going to play against their couch friends. Or they're going to design the character or work on story mode, dude. It doesn't split anything. Having more options in the game is always great. Not having an insane amount of options, but having a good amount of options is a beautiful thing. There's more content. People feel more inclined to buy the game because they're like, holy shit, this has so many options. If I buy this game, it's gonna keep me occupied for months. Just like Overwatch, the casual base does not care about comp. Exactly. That's why I get people who rage quit against me in casual matches because you fucking them up. They don't want to lose. What casuals don't seem to understand is you went to casuals, right? Because rank mode sucks. Because you went to the casual area, they think that they were cleared away from good players. That's the whole thing, Sykin. That's why they play casual matches, because they casually just want to play. They don't want to have to deal with good players. When good players start going to casual matches, guess what they do? They rage quit. Oh, the people in MK11 is definitely toxic, but it's funny because they actually can talk. Huh? Aurelius Dong. Don't know. You're bugging. You're actually bugging. You're bugging. All the good players in casuals and scrubs in rank, no. There was a lot of good players in rank, dude. Double O was in rank. A mini assassin was in rank. Hogan God was in rank. What are you talking about? You're bugging. You're actually bugging. My man said all the casuals. Nah, it just went to shit when they made those changes, man. It went to shit. Something weird about DBFZ story mode. Why didn't they add a what if story mode for casuals? They had a mode like that in Supersonic Warrior and another game where Vegeta and Z Broly go Super Saiyan 3. I don't know, man. They decided to go with what they went with. I think I'm Super Saiyan 3 and rank, not high or anything. I still consider myself to be learning the game, but the game is a hot mess for rank. Very much so, and it's all because how they started rank and what the changes they did right now. To be honest with you, you know how they can fix rank? They can fix rank by literally resetting the game. I mean, resetting rank completely. You want to fix rank, you have to reset it. The thing is, they don't want to do it, though. They're scared that people are going to end up leaving. Yo, what happened to all my points and all this other shit? This is why the best way to go about rank is seasonal rank. Because you let them know before they get involved, before they get emotionally tied with that rank mode. Hey, every season we're going to reset your rank points. And you have 2 to 3 months. You could do 3 months. You could do 3 months, right? You could do every season is 3 months for the seasons. You could do 2 months, however you want to do it. But pretty much you do those amount, and then after that you reset it. You reset it just like that. So that way they know what they're getting into. Because the thing is, if people don't know what they're getting into and you just do it, they're gonna be tight. But if you tell them, right, like as soon as you sell the game, and you let them know in the rank, hey, guys, we doing this seasonal rank thing where you could get some cool points, you could get some cool skins, cool colors, cool costumes. People will definitely do rank mode. Yes, there needs to be an incentive for sure. Rage quitting was it was the biggest problem. It wasn't a huge problem. It was the biggest problem, Sykin. It was absolutely the biggest problem, which is that's one of the main changes that they did. But guess what? When they made that main change, that also now players don't even want to play no more in rank mode. They don't want to play no more. They see your name, they see like your shit prompt up, and if they see that it like, let's say 4 people have Android 16 avatars, right? If they see the avatar, they don't even want to fuck with you. They don't even want to fuck with you. They're like, nah, fuck that. I'm not fucking. I saw that Android 16 picture. That could be this person. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to play them at all. Fuck it. They see a Goku Black, right? And they be like, yo, that could be Axice. I'm not playing that shit either. Fuck that. They see a Piccolo, that's Hook Gang God. That's Hook Gang God. I'm not playing this shit. So that's the problem now, man, is that the name pops up, and because it doesn't automatically play, they can choose whether they decide to play you or not. That's the biggest problem. Mortal Kombat 11, what it does is that it automatically puts you into a match. The only way that it'll give you the option to play or not if the connection is not good. It'll tell you this person's on Wi-Fi or the connection is not all that great. Do you still want to play? But if the connection is great between y'all two, it forces y'all to play. And the thing is, there's none of that shit here. In DBFZ, you have the option to play no matter what. I mean, you have the option to play or not play no matter what. So that hurts the game a lot, and that's why I don't play ranked no more. I don't. But even the MK11 will force you to fight a good connection if it's on Wi-Fi. Yeah, it would. It definitely would. It's unfortunate, but it does that. So I would like to see a change in that sense, to be honest with you. But are they really going to do that? I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue, to be real. But, eventually we'll see what's up with changes like that. I don't know. It's tough, though. It's tough. It's definitely tough when it comes to these companies because the way they do things, I feel like they just don't have the right mindsets to accomplish these goals. And then they end up doing some really casual shit, which ends up being really whack. They didn't fix rage quitting, bro. I had the same dude rage quit on me twice, and another dude. No, it still fixes the problem, Thomas. If they rage quit, I think 3 times, they get banned. It has to be 3 times. I haven't played FighterZ in a year. How is it lately? I missed it. It's great. It's great right now. The problem is the online sucks, and there still needs to be improvements on the game, but it's definitely in a better spotlight. Definitely in a better spotlight. Oh, man. My goodness, we spoke a lot. And there's still so much I need to talk about. Game, VV, Lex, all of you guys that have Twitch Primes, if y'all haven't used it on any streams, please use it on this stream. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I've been here for 3 hours, 30 minutes. And before that, I was doing the national championship for 4 hours. I have not ate any food, and it's about to be 9 o'clock. So I'm going to be honest. I know I don't want to cut it. There's so many of you guys here, but it's about that time. I'm going to pass that over to Luke so you guys can check out his tournament. Thank you for being here, guys, and I will see y'all tomorrow or maybe even later tonight. I might play Apex if Nitro decides to, but I need to eat. I really need to eat. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Make a podcast. We'll see what's up. Take it easy and peace out, everybody.